What's going on, fellas?
Chilling.
So
The AP episode.
The AP episode. Adrian Peterson, baby.
the Adrian Peterson episode.
The Adrian Peterson episode.
I just had deja vu. I feel like we did this before.
What a Jonathan Taylor episode.
I don't know. I feel like we did this before.
Well, we're not gonna lie. This is our second cut. We messed up the first time.
You tried to say Michael Jordan was the GOAT, and everything got shut down. Everything just stopped.
The whole set.
God didn't accept it. Stop.
What's going on, fellas?
Chilling.
What's up, boss?
We good?
Shit.
Let's just dive right into it this time, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's just dive right into that motherfucker.
You guys don't wanna?
No.
What? Well, I
guys
seen you guys 2 days ago.
You guys don't want to talk about your days?
No.
And your
What's up?
weeks ago?
What do you want to talk about? Talk to me. What do you want to talk
We
about?
worked. We went and had some good smash burgers.
Smash burgers.
Not
are
gonna
good.
shout out the place because they're not sponsored yet.
Let's give them a free shout out.
No, I did sponsorship. We don't work for free. We don't work for free. Sorry.
The place was in Dearborn. It was good.
Heights.
Dearborn Heights. Just
From
to
the Heights,
to
cause
the person that owns it. Listen,
We're here.
We could get your restaurant
We're here.
on like
We can get it in front of like 100,000 eyes
in 1
this
week. So hit us up.
That is what it is.
Anybody, McDonald's, Burger King, all those guys, hit us up.
It is what it is. FanDuel, DraftKings. We'll see what happens.
shit. ESPN Bet. Fanatics.
So all betting. All betting.
Belly Sports. Best 365.
Wow, you got all of them down pat,
Come on,
huh?
now. Gotta
He's
get some-
open up an account in every single one of them.
You gotta get the free bets,
deposit.
bro.
Yeah.
All right, boys, let's get right into it.
Get right into it, cause
Let's talk about football. We're gonna talk about a lot of football today because we just came off the wild card round.
let me guess. I'm gonna guess how this episode's gonna go. They're gonna talk about football. Then we're gonna do Basement Boys Game of the Week.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna take a break.
Okay.
We're gonna go do what we do in the back. 10 minutes later, we're gonna come out. We're gonna talk about basketball. Then we're gonna go home. And then on the ride home, we're gonna complain about tomorrow.
Sounds about right.
Beautiful.
Sounds about right.
Sounds good.
These people appreciate structure.
Thank you guys for watching.
We can wrap this episode up now, cause
All right. We're going to talk about Swade's favorite quarterback to begin with.
Who's his
His
favorite quarterback?
most favorite quarterback in the league.
oh wow.
Yeah, we're gonna talk
I got
about
a little interesting story to share about that too.
Yeah. All right. So
Of course you do.
probably the most shocking game of the week that just happened was the Texans versus the Chargers. And I think about like 99% of the world had their money on the Chargers. Vegas got rich this week. Our boy Justin Herbert didn't have the greatest game in the world. I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about Justin Herbert now?
I mean, you're the Justin Herbert guy on the pod. So why don't you tell us how you feel about Justin Herbert, man?
I'll say this about Justin Herbert.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to overreact like a lot of people out there. I'm not going to overreact. I'm not going to overreact.
Uh-huh.
I will not overreact like the rest of content creators out there and people on sports podcasts. A couple episodes ago, I said that Justin Herbert was firmly a top 5 quarterback, number 5. I'm not going to take him out of the top 5 after one bad game, but it's no longer firmly. Somebody could jump him out of that number 5. But if I'm starting a franchise, he's still one of those top 5 guys that I'm starting with.
Nice.
I'm not going to do it after one game.
Nice.
It just doesn't make sense.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff.
So he's still in your top 5?
Absolutely, man. You're going to take him out.
Is he not in your top 5?
I mean, I told you guys 2 weeks ago he wasn't in my top 5. He literally proved me right. Why is he in the top 5?
It didn't look. The last time he was in the playoffs, it didn't look pretty.
What has Justin Herbert done
It didn't look pretty.
since he was in the league? I'll tell you his fuck-ups. This is another fuck-up right now.
You have him memorized, though.
Not memorized.
I mean, but
like,
has he been in the league that long?
he's been in it for five years plus.
Yeah.
Same as Lamar.
Almost.
Same as Josh.
Almost.
Same as Joe Burrow.
Almost. Yeah.
I understand that.
Last time Justin Herbert was in the playoffs, blew a 27-0 lead to the Jags.
To a worse Justin Herbert.
Literally to a. Well, I mean, right now it's looking good for
Come
Trevor
on,
Lawrence.
guys. Come on.
No.
We're not
No.
overreacting,
Who's
bro.
guys? I never said anything
I'm
yet.
not-
You don't know
we're
what I'm
not
about to say.
overreacting.
I'm not
You don't know what
overreacting.
I'm going to say.
So,
I said Justin Herbert is not top 5 2 weeks ago.
so who's better than him? Who are you? So you
No, ask me this question: which quarterback would you put in that position and that he won't lose that game? There's a lot of quarterbacks that won't lose that.
Really?
I mean, I agree with
No.
I could agree with that, but that doesn't mean he's not top five.
But that's just false though.
Brother, but you guys.
No, it's not false.
That's false though. So
That's not
I have a
false.
question for you right now. You guys think Justin Herbert played like shit? He played like pure shit.
Sure.
But guys, the man legitimately has one weapon on that team.
Doesn't explain 4 picks.
It doesn't explain 4 picks. It absolutely
And it doesn't
does
explain
not.
2 pick sixes, Dan.
It does not. It does absolutely not. But what I'm trying to say is before we start taking the extreme on the side of the Justin Herbert thing, I saw in my top 5, I said that he's replaceable because I can't defend the non-playoff success.
I don't think what Ali said is extreme though.
He said that there's a lot of quarterbacks.
there's
that
a
you
good
could
number of
replace in there.
quarterbacks that don't lose that particular game. That doesn't mean they're better than Justin Herbert. Listen,
I
man,
personally
4
don't have him
picks
in the
is a
top
lot.
5,
Like
man.
the 4
Like,
picks is a lot.
This
So
literally,
do you think Baker wins that game?
I mean, after seeing Baker on
I
Sunday
think he
night,
doesn't lose by 19.
A loss is a loss, guys.
a loss is
No,
a
no,
loss.
it's
No,
different. No,
seriously,
no,
guys,
no.
a loss
When
is
you
a
give
loss.
up damn near 14 points off pick sixes, that's
Guys,
not the same thing, bro. No.
One of them was his tight end dropped the fucking ball and it went to the guy's hands.
True.
Like seriously,
I mean,
the
why-
guy did
I
not
mean,
play well.
Okay, drop the tight end, but it's okay. Well, you can make an excuse or make a case that why'd you throw it in that position to make your
No,
tight
the
end
tight
not
end
catch
was
that?
open. It hit his
Okay.
hands. It went to the
I mean,
guy's
that
hands.
happens. Whatever.
He played
that
pretty bad.
happens.
He played
Well, how about the
Guys,
other 3
he played
picks?
bad.
The guys, the notion. I'm not defending his game. What I'm not going to do though is going to take one game and kick him out the 5. You guys are saying, well, I don't know your take yet. We're going to get to you, right? You're saying that there's guys that we could put in there and say that they would win that game.
Yeah, yes.
I think there's only 4 guys. There's only 4 people in the league right now that would win that game.
That's not true.
Can I ask you a question? I'm actually curious. I know it's early, but how much better weapons is he playing with than Jayden Daniels? Let's just be
Oh.
real for a second about it.
None. He isn't. But
So,
that's
like, if
what I'm
somebody
saying.
came to me right now, right, and said, like, moving forward, I'd rather have Jayden Daniels. Okay.
I would say
Like,
that
I'm not upset at it, even though it's still too early.
I would say that that's possible, and that's why I said that he's not firmly number 5 anymore.
No, I agree with that. I
But
think
I'm
he's
not-
5.
I'm not going to. I'm no longer firmly.
It's not about firmly or not, because he's still firmly number 5 to me. What's not firm? What's more firm now is the gap is the Grand Canyon between 4 and 5,
Absolutely.
which it wasn't that big entering that game. I didn't think it was that humongous, but now I understand that it's very, very enormous.
I
the
agree with
gap
you.
between 4 and 5, and I feel like the gap between 3 and 4 is pretty big now.
I agree with you.
I don't know if there's a rearrangement of quarterbacks so far through these playoffs. There's definitely a increase in gaps. How big the gaps are getting from each tier is definitely increasing, though. 100%.
I would
Because
say-
I said last week, and I'll repeat it again, Justin Herbert is a great player. He's not a life changer. He doesn't change life for you. He won't lose you games. He'll make sure you're not a losing franchise, but he's not going to win you anything either.
Barely.
And because, again, he's not a life changer. And we saw him against the Texans. Listen, let's be real. The Texans had no business winning that game.
They had all the business in the world to win that game.
No, they had no business winning that game.
Why did they win that game?
You're looking at his hindsight is 20 fucking
but-
20, bro.
no, I know.
We walked into that game expecting that there's zero fucking shot the Texans win that
true.
game.
But what-
most of the money in America was on the Chargers to win that game.
True.
Because they were better defensively and they had the better quarterback and they were supposed to be more well coached.
I agree with you.
Everything said the Chargers should have won that
But what
game.
happened though when the refs blew the whistle and the game started? What happened?
Justin Herbert threw 4 picks.
Okay, Justin Herbert threw 4 picks.
Justin
right?
Herbert scored 0 points.
I'm fine
Damn.
with
No,
that.
6 points. All right, let's be fair. That bomb to
We're gonna start the picks at the end
Glad-
when they're
glad
throwing
McConkey.
when the game was out of reach and he's just throwing them up.
What about the 0 points he scored up until that point?
That's great. I'm trying to tell you, but what happened when that game started though?
What happened?
What happened? They couldn't
Chargers
run,
went up 6-0.
They couldn't run the ball.
Defensive game.
They legitimately couldn't run the ball. So the Chargers were in obvious passing downs, damn near every down in the second half when they went down. And when you only have one reliable weapon on offense, guys, and you're playing 2 really good pass rushers, you got his ass whooped. I'm not defending his game
So how'd they win 11 games this year?
because the games that they were winning this year, I could
The
probably
wrong
count.
game worked every single time?
I could probably count on my hand one time where it was having to have Justin Herbert being obvious passing downs. The only game I can remember is against Denver.
That's so ignorant, bro.
No, it's not ignorant, boys.
So you make it seem like J.K. Dobbins ran for 2,000 yards this
No,
year, bro.
guys, their
okay,
game
bro.
was.
So they're
Guys, the
they're
man had
obvious-
21 touchdown throws this year.
They're
Guys.
an obvious passing downs. That means I'm gonna give them the excuse.
No, they're a run first
Brother,
team.
you're going hindsight.
No,
now.
guys,
That's
they're
unfair.
a run first
bro.
team,
They
boys.
had no business winning that game, losing
No,
that game.
guys.
Sorry, bro.
Okay, they lost.
A run first team. Justin Herbert's top 5.
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean, why, bro? There was years that Tom Brady was in a run first offense, bro.
Tom Brady never threw 21 touchdowns in a year, Hakeem.
Guys,
let's be
I'm
real.
trying to
Come
sit
on,
here and just
come on,
tell
bro.
you guys,
Come
though.
on, bro.
I'm cool. If you want to take him out the top 5, do that.
I'm not taking him out of the top 5.
I'm
If he
taking
wants to
him
take him out of the top 5, do
I never
that.
had him in top 5.
But who would you replace him with?
On the top 5?
Yeah, who would you replace him with? You keep on telling me there's all these guys. Who would you replace him with? 'Cause
I'm super okay with somebody saying Goff is better than Justin Herbert.
absolutely not, bro.
Why not?
Because I've seen Jared Goff in positions where he's having to carry a team too, and he didn't look that hot either, guys.
No, exactly. So what's the difference? But
The
Jared Goff in the
difference
playoffs
is-
looks really good.
Because, guys, he's playing with an all-time offensive line, and he has a weapon at every single position.
What about when he took him to the Super Bowl?
With the Rams?
Yeah,
Same position, guys. That Rams team was really fucking good.
it was really good.
And
Wasn't
then
it?
when it wasn't, when he was playing with weapons, his team was looking to trade him. Not trying to shit on Jared Goff, but like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and say Baker. I'm not going to sit here and say
but-
Jalen. I'm not going to sit here and say
Can I ask you a
Jalen
question?
Hurts.
Why not Baker?
Who? Because I just seen Baker lose to a rookie. So
I
you can't
mean,
you can't
I
just do
understand
that.
that, but Baker has
and
3
he made the
playoff wins
biggest
under his belt.
mistake. He made the biggest mistake.
But he has 3 playoff wins under his belt.
More than Justin Herbert.
The other one has 0.
That's fine.
More than Justin Herbert.
I mean, at this
I'm just
point,
not gonna
Justin
sit here.
Herbert out of the first 10 is by far the biggest choke artist. Is it even close? Let's just be fair. Is it close?
That's fine.
Let's just be fair. Is it close? Is
Yeah,
there
no,
another? Is
absolutely.
there another
And I
quarterback that
would
we
say
can look at and be like, oh,
and
he
I would
choked
say
this
that
much?
of the top 10 quarterbacks, he by far is in the bottom half of supporting cast right now.
This is why I said he doesn't change life for you, because he had a
We know that though.
really good offense at one point. They were really good offensively. Did nothing. They gave him a great defense. Same
But
result.
we know that's not how it works, bro.
That's supposed to be how it works when you're a top 5
it's
quarterback.
not.
though.
That's,
It
you
is
know,
supposed
you
to
know
be.
that's not how it works.
But that's how it's supposed to work.
But that's why we have him.
We've seen Tom
5.
with Randy Moss. He threw 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards damn near. And then we've seen him with not a lot of great offensive weapons and a good defense, and the result was the same.
the-
Great quarterbacks are supposed to figure it out.
But guys, that's why we have him at number 5. We know that he's not the top 4, right? Like I agree with you.
But like, I don't know why he's better than someone like Baker. I don't know what it is that he's better than
Because
Baker. Like, what's the reason?
He's put up over his career. He's put up better numbers than him. He does more on the field.
What
than
about in the
Baker.
playoffs? What do the numbers look like
Yes,
in the
he
playoffs?
does.
No,
No,
he
but
does
what do the
not
numbers
do
look like in
more
the
on the field.
playoffs, though? What do they look like in the playoffs?
Not good. Not good.
What do
And
Baker's
that's what I'm
numbers
trying to
look
tell
like in
you.
the playoffs?
But I'm telling you something right now. Tampa Bay, if the Chargers called Tampa
Tomorrow.
and said they would make that trade tomorrow, and so would you.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys-
Off of talent.
Guys, I love Baker, but Baker's,
You're confusing talent for better.
I know, but
That's what you're confusing.
Baker, no, Justin Herbert's more talented than
That's what I'm
than
saying.
Baker.
You're confusing talent with
Yeah,
for better.
and I'm taking the talented guy who was also shown that he could put up the numbers.
Yeah, me too. But I'm saying if somebody says Baker's better than him, like you have no real excuse to defend why he's better than Baker.
No, I mean
That's
I've
all
seen-
circles.
I mean, I've
It's
seen
all- it's
I've
all
seen Baker
circles.
get benched in
Yo,
this
so
league,
what would
brother.
it take for Justin Herbert to
It's
be out of your
all
top
circles,
5?
brother.
For somebody else to step up
That's a
and take it
good
away
question.
from him, like Jayden. Jayden has another good season. I'll take him out 100%. I'm telling you, he's number 5.
What if Jared
Jayden-
Goff makes it to the
I'm,
Super Bowl?
honestly, I'm more open to like have Jared Goff to take the spot or like.
Well, I mean, if Jared Goff was a Super Bowl this year, he's easily going to be number 5.
I mean, Jalen Reynolds
He's easily
has
gonna
more
overtake him.
playoff wins than Justin Herbert does.
he has more playoff wins than a lot of people now, bro.
Okay.
Like real talk, but
Okay, I mean,
that's
but
fine.
like,
though.
if he goes to an NFC Championship, somehow makes it to the
Shit,
NFC
if he beats the fucking Lions, then yeah, I might have to put him number 1. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, off
I
of
just don't
talent
wanna
alone,
go-
you're leaving Justin Herbert off of talent alone, which is with the same thing that I'm doing. It's because of talent, bro. It's not because of who he's shown to be. It's because of potential and talent.
I think
That's real talk.
Here's what I would say about
He's an average. His team is a mediocre team since he came in the league, and they've tried 2 dynamics. They've tried the offensive dynamic. They've tried the defensive dynamic. Either way, it's a dud
I
when he
think
gets to the
that
big game.
I'll say this.
When he comes to that
all I gotta
dance,
say.
I'll say this. Educate your guys yourselves about Justin Herbert and his teams, and then come back to me.
educate me this. How does a shitty ass team go up 27-0, 27 points on a playoff game?
That's horrible.
So did he have a bad team
That's
then?
horrible.
Did he have a terrible team?
That's horrible. Yet, yes, you could. It takes a bad team to lose a 27-0 lead, bro.
Does it?
It absolutely
The
does.
Lions were bad last year?
Yes, they were the worst team against the Niners. That was the NFC Championship. I'm trying to tell you
This
guys
is what we're doing, though?
No, guys, listen to me. I'm telling you guys to educate you guys yourselves on Justin Herbert and what he's had to
Brother,
deal with.
I'm well educated
You're not.
on
though.
Justin
You're
Herbert. Yes, I am.
You're
Yes,
absolutely
yes,
not.
I am.
You're not.
But
You're
I
not.
am, though.
I mean, Hakeem, for a good time, he's played with. I know he's not like a top 5 guy, but I mean, he's played with
You know what? Go ahead.
a really good. He's had a really good run game.
Take out Derrick Henry. What's the difference between Lamar's team and Justin Herbert's
Because nobody compares Lamar Jackson to Justin Herbert.
I'm not comparing Lamar
doing
Jackson.
that. I'm talking about the rest of the rest of the
team?
group.
No, brother. I'm talking about teams. I'm talking about teams.
Let's compare Baker's Browns teams that he won playoff games with to Justin Herbert's
One
teams.
playoff game.
Playoff game to
One
Justin
playoff game
Herbert's
against the Steelers.
to Justin Herbert's teams. Which one stacks up better? Do you think? It's definitely the Chargers. It's absolutely without a doubt the Chargers.
Kevin
You know how I know?
Stefanski-
Because they were a 0-win. They were a 1-win team the year before, 2 years before that.
I would take Kevin Stefanski over Brandon
Jim
Staley.
Harbaugh?
Over Staley. We're not talking about this year. Over
not?
Staley.
Because that was the
Why
coach.
not this year?
Both of them did the same exact thing in the first round. They both lost.
No, I mean,
We're talking about career-wise, guys.
You're just doing 1 year.
This
is a 4-year, 5-year thing, bro.
Educate yourselves on his career. This is Jim Harbaugh's first year with the Chargers.
Right. True.
So you said when Baker was with the Browns,
Right.
I would take Kevin Stefanski over Brandon Staley. I would take one of the better offensive lines over what the Chargers had.
But you can't do that to Baker.
I can't.
Because Baker's won before, so you don't get
One
the you don't.
playoff
The problem is you
game,
don't
bro.
get you don't you don't you don't
One
get to
playoff
measure Baker at his worst versus Justin Herbert at his worst.
One playoff game, man.
You have
Let's
to
not
take
act
in
like
totality.
it's 6 or 7. It's one playoff game against the Steelers. Are we the Steelers?
It's more than
It
just
was one. It was one playoff game, guys. Let's not act like it was the Grand
We're gonna
Canyon.
agree to disagree on this topic.
I
Yeah.
think Baker's won more than one playoff.
One
game.
playoff
he has
game.
two.
He has one playoff game against
In his career?
Oh, I'm sorry. He beat
the Eagles.
He beat the Eagles last year. I apologize. One playoff game.
2 playoff games.
Two playoff games, and that was a team that was a good, solid fucking team, guys.
Same team as last year.
Tampa's team was just a good team.
Same team as this year.
No, they had Chris Godwin on there. Come on,
I'm not Rashad White. But Bucky's a lot
still
better
have
than
some?
Rashad
Bucky's
White.
really
They
fucking
still
good.
have. Listen, we're gonna agree
I mean,
to
listen,
disagree on this topic.
yeah, no, I mean, you're being a little unreasonable, but it's okay.
That's fine,
It's your guy. I get it.
I guess.
And you still haven't told me why he's better than Baker Mayfield. Like, I agree with you, but you still haven't given us a solid reason to why. Like,
Why is he big?
Yeah, he's better than Baker for sure.
I
100,000% he's
think
better.
I think that he's better because I take his physical tools over him.
So tell it. That's what I said.
Yeah, talent. Neither
There's more talent to Baker.
neither of them has done anything into the. I just take offense to where somebody would say that, oh, you put Baker in that position, he would win that game, or you put Goff. We don't.
You don't know that though.
But we don't know that, so you can't say certainty. That's
That
why
is-
you would.
No,
put
you know
Baker.
what? I'm gonna take that back because I never agreed to that, ever. Putting
I mean,
someone in
brother,
different
to
positions.
play the same way that Justin Herbert played is going to take some shit. Can we at least say that much? Can we at least say that much?
That's fine. I mean,
Can we at least say that a regular Jared Goff and a normal
Baker?
Baker Mayfield playoff game isn't 4 picks?
I don't know how Jared Goff would look when his offensive line is getting their ass.
Okay, when he
whooped all
was on the
game.
Rams, when they won defensively, when they got to the Super Bowl, when he was playing with a very elite defense, do you think that Jared Goff was throwing 4 or 5 picks in a game? Like,
they had a really good
was that a
offense.
normal occurrence
Don't
for
think
it
that
to
the
happen?
Super Bowl game. That was just because they got.
I'm saying,
shut
was
down.
that a normal occurrence to have for you to throw 4 or 5 picks? What weapons you have?
motherfucker threw 5 this year.
What weapons you have doesn't. I'm talking about the playoffs. What weapons you have doesn't matter how.
I don't
what does
know.
it have
I
to do
don't
with how
know
many
what-
picks you throw?
I don't know. The weapons in your offensive line, you're getting beat. You're getting your ass whooped all game. You're rushing your throws. You're making throws that you usually haven't had to throw.
adjust.
Think about it like this, guys.
you
The man
adjust.
had 3 picks all year.
Yeah, he
And then he
four,
threw it.
exactly.
I don't care about that.
That's kind of.
But I don't care about that.
That's kind of like.
That's kind of choking. That's exactly
So
what a
that's,
choke
that's
job
Lamar
is.
Jackson then. Lamar Jackson throws.
But Lamar
4
Jackson doesn't
touches
throw
fine.
4 picks in a playoff game, though.
Yeah, but we
that's not a
called
normal
Lamar
Lamar
Jackson-
Jackson
we
game.
said he's a
And
choke.
we've mentioned his shortcomings
We've
in the
said he's a
playoffs.
choke.
Let's get off
brother.
Justin Herbert.
We
We're not
never
going to make this a
defended
Justin
him.
Herbert episode. I'm wrong.
No,
Seriously, no. I'm serious.
I literally
Seriously,
said,
there's real talk. There's not.
No,
he's
maybe-
not
I
worth.
No, you're not
literally-
wrong. He's 5, but like,
I literally
you know
said-
what I mean?
worth-
Like,
he's not worth
it's
this
gonna
much
be
time.
very hard to tell someone why he's 5.
I literally
At this
said
point,
we
it's
can
gonna be
agree
very
to
hard to
disagree
tell
on the
somebody.
subject, man. Everybody has their top 5s. I
Right.
told you. he's
On to
not
the
in my
next
top
one.
5. Move on.
Let's talk about Pat. I want to talk about Pat.
No, we don't have no. There's nothing to talk about Pat yet. We'll talk about Pat. You know.
Oh, good, because I have something to share with you guys. About Pat.
Sure.
About Pat?
Yeah. Right.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you guys believe in dreams?
Yes.
Do you actually believe in dreams?
1,000%.
I mean, you know I do. You know I do.
I'm in Arrowhead.
You had a
Last
dream
night
of
in my
this?
dream, yes. I'm in
Are
Arrowhead.
you actually like fucking around? Or?
I swear to God, on everything I love, I'm in Arrowhead. And I'm like looking around. I'm like, whoa, I can't believe I'm in Arrowhead and I'm looking around. And Patrick Mahomes runs up to me. He's like, hey, we about to do it this year. Taps me and runs away. Takes off. And I woke up
No, you did not have that dream.
on my mother's life.
What the fuck?
He's like, hey, we about to do it this year.
When
Tapped
you
me on my
have that-
shoulder and he
Why?
walked away, went back on the field.
What the fuck were you watching? The night you slept?
I was watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, bro.
Oh, you took Mac's show?
Yeah, well, I mean, I
were you
always-
watching
I have it in the
before?
background. I always have it on the background. Tapped me on my shoulder and said, yeah, we're going to do it this year. And he just walked back on the field and
So
ran
we're,
back on
we're
the field.
putting 10 racks
yeah,
in
this
the
My
City Chiefs.
15 racks, the whole checking account was going to go on the
Hey,
pay, but
dreams in this fucking group.
they go crazy,
Yeah.
100%.
Man.
Lamar might be stronger than dreams, bro.
Yeah, no,
Lamar Jackson might be stronger
Listen.
than dreams.
No, stop.
the Ravens, when you see Lamar and Derrick Henry in that backfield,
Yeah.
it's
Everything goes out the window.
Those dreams, you gotta throw them out the
100%.
fucking. You
That's a
gotta throw
fucking
them out
issue.
the.
Man, that one might be a liver. I ain't going to lie to you.
I told you, bro. I can't. If the Ravens beat the Bills,
We parlay that game. Fuck it. We take Chiefs plus 7.5. What's the big deal?
I won't throw a lot of money on it.
Right. Yeah,
It'll be one of those like, okay, if I lose this 500 on it, then
goddamn lying, you know it.
huh?
It's a goddamn lying, you know it.
You've never done that.
Keys. Give me a good. No, I just got 2 mortgages on the game. No big deal.
We talked about this guy a ton earlier while we were having this whole Justin Herbert fucking debate. I can't believe we spent the first 20. What? Hey, Ace, how long was that, bro?
Oh my God. About 22 minutes.
About 20 minutes. Yeah.
I'm a fucking
Boom.
beast.
We spent
Wow.
22 minutes on Justin Herbert, who didn't deserve 10.
Right.
But this
Because he's
group,
trash. That Baker's better.
well, yeah, you know,
Yeah,
Baker and all those guys, and you know,
Thank you.
Yeah, Baker's better than fucking Justin Herbert.
Thank
You're
you.
fucking right.
I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth. I never said that.
But you're allowing it. You're allowing it instead of shutting
I'll
it down.
allow anything. When you give up a 27-point lead in the playoffs, then you follow it up with a 4 big game in the next playoff game, I'll allow anything, brother. Why don't you move on to the next guy, man? Guys that matter.
Okay,
Love to have you on the pod, though, Justin Herbert, obviously.
Justin Herbert, I got your back, bro.
Problem is, if we set a date for him to show up, he might not show up.
I got your back, Justin Herbert.
was a
I
good
got
one.
your back, baby.
That was a good one.
All right. Jayden Daniels, I think, has officially arrived.
Entered the hearts of all Americans.
I don't like giving this much credit to a rookie, but we might be looking at Jayden Daniels as being a top 5 quarterback before you freaking know it, bro.
Yeah, too bad he's gonna get wedgied again this week against the Lions.
A lot of people get wedged
Too
against
bad
the
he's gonna
Lions.
get wedgied. He's gonna get bullied.
He does not know what he's walking
His
into.
lunch money's gonna be taken.
He doesn't know what he's
I'll
walking
say
into.
this about Jayden Daniels because people already try to correlate him to the Stroud thing, saying, "Oh, the sophomore slump." Stroud wasn't doing this, bro. In the clutch, the way that he plays, the way that he's carrying this team. Because I don't know about you guys, but
The Boyz.
he's playing with freaking peanuts. Like this guy in the clutch looks unfreaking phased.
Yeah, he's very poised.
And anybody that does want to correlate him to the CJ Stroud, this guy's dual threat, man. So
I mean, he also played 12 seasons in college, so that helps too.
yeah, I mean,
You're
he's-
the one that always says the sophomore slump. You're literally
yeah, with the Stroud thing, I was, but
no.
with this
I'm not
guy,
just saying with the Stroud thing. I'm
with,
saying in
with him
general.
though, I just I
It's a
don't-
play style thing.
yeah, it's a play style thing.
Most of the mobile guys don't really have slumps.
And I
after
don't
that.
think that Stroud sucks, by the way. I think that Stroud lost some on the offensive line, but it showed like he's a little bit of an if guy. He's still, you know, when he has his guys, he's fucking great.
Stroud over Herbert.
Lost.
Stroud over
I mean, listen. Lost his offensive line. Lost 2 of his best weapons.
Yeah.
Won a playoff game.
But look at Jayden now.
You
Jayden,
got 2.
Yeah.
Jayden. I can't name a person on his offensive line. He's got one reliable weapon.
Maybe.
That team legitimately won 4 games, and people were expecting them to only win 4 games. And they went into Tampa, and he looked like the much better quarterback in that game, man.
Broke our hearts. Literally broke our hearts.
Exactly what I was scared of to happen happened to a T.
Remember what we said? We were like, we might be watching the next Lamar.
Exactly what I thought happened. Exactly what I was scared. Jayden Daniels with the ball at the end on a game-winning drive to break our hearts.
I
Swear
think
to
it's.
God, bro.
I just think it's really lazy to do the whole like Stroud and Jayden thing.
Yeah.
Because again,
Different play styles.
Jayden has like a whole different element to his game when he has his legs.
If it goes haywire, he can get himself out of shitty situations better than CJ
And this
Stroud
is the
can.
worst this Commander's team is going to be as far as like a supporting
More
cast.
than likely, yeah.
You know
And
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it's not a stretch to say he's going to become Lamar-ish one day.
I said that. I said a
For
couple
sure.
episodes ago that I think at one point in his career we're going to be look at him as one of those the top 4 guys.
Now,
I stand by that.
Now, let's be fair. And let's be honest. And let's be, let's not do what we say, what we don't like people doing. It's going to take a fucking lot for him to be Lamar. Because this is Lamar Action
I'm not
Jackson
gonna lie to you,
era
though.
apparel
Hey,
that we're talking
I
about.
want to see another year. Let me see.
I
another
need to
year.
see another 4 for
Let
him
me see
to be
another
Lamar.
year. I mean, nobody goes back to back like that.
For him to be Lamar?
It's hard. No,
Brother,
no,
I need to see
no,
4 or
no,
5.
For him to be
nothing.
Lamar,
Oh.
listen, just for him to be.
I don't
Jayden
see
Daniels.
Lamar when I watch him.
Oh, he's Lamar.
Like
I see every bit of Lamar.
I don't see Lamar.
Every bit of Lamar.
I don't.
It's Lamar Jr., bro.
Lamar was.
Similar. That's similar.
It's legit Lamar Jr.
I don't see Lamar.
Except he's a lot more polished than Lamar was in year 1.
He doesn't run as much as Lamar.
Yeah. Oh, brother, yeah, he does.
Early on,
Earlier he was
Lamar.
until he cracked the rib, but then it
Yeah.
was like, hey, Jayden, you're legit wet, like maybe 134
Bro,
pounds.
he broke the rushing
so let's
record as a
relax.
rookie. What are you talking about? He broke the rushing record this year as a rookie.
Yeah.
He's really good, bro. I don't like throwing names on him like Lamar or Patty.
It's
or
unfair.
any
Yeah,
of
let
those
guys, guys become who they are, man.
He's
Well,
He's Lamar-ish.
I have a question though.
Get him another year.
I have a question though because
What's up?
when I said that about Stroud last year, you were a little upset. Are you taking my 2-year thing moving forward?
Yeah.
You said he
absolutely.
was.
You think it's a good
I
idea?
mean, from the beginning of the year when we were talking about Caleb, I told you, I'm like, yo, let me see a snap.
Yeah.
Let me legit see an NFL snap, and we jumped the gun on CJ. But
I don't
CJ,
think we jumped.
Maybe
the
we
gun.
No, I
did it,
mean,
bro.
bro, CJ had a fucking crazy year last year.
You want to bet he'll be MVP candidate next year?
CJ, bro, probably.
He will be.
I mean, but like this year didn't help his case.
I think
Given he
that
lost a lot of shit.
CJ's in the pocket quarterback
He's
bucket.
exactly. He's a pocket court. Like Jayden could get himself out of sticky situations
Yeah.
with his feet, which that you'll never be able to take away from guys like that.
Never.
Mobile guys don't go backwards.
Now listen,
Typically,
they won like 7 one-score games.
he won 7-1 score games.
Just in general, the team, they won all these close games. Typically, that always doesn't go your way
Can we give credit where it's due?
with him.
He won 7.
He won 7 straight. My point is that
Gotta give credit to
it
him.
wouldn't be a shock if next year maybe one of those games doesn't go their way, like the Hail Mary or
100%. But
he's gonna.
the common denominator is him.
I don't see him taking a step back. I can see the team taking a step back, but him, he's fucking good, bro.
He's really fucking
He's
good.
good,
He's
bro.
really fucking good.
In the clutch, he gives me like Patty vibes.
He
in the clutch.
walks in. It's never gonna happen because we're gonna smash him. But if he walks into Ford Field and beats Detroit, that's. I am not even willing to entertain that Justin Herbert is better than Jayden Daniels walking in next year, bro.
Why wouldn't he be better than Burrow?
No.
See, this is where we always go.
No.
Because of Burrowhead, that's why.
Yes, you can.
He'd be
you can
5
shovel
firmly.
You can shovel out. We can all shovel.
Actually, he could
Herbert
become
out
5,
of there.
6, 7 if you want him to be.
No.
Yeah.
I think that the best thing in the world that's ever going to happen to the Lions is them playing them. It's going to be fucking great practice because
For
Yeah.
Lamar.
If Lamar gets there.
not just
And
Lamar
Pat and Josh, whoever. of them.
No, they're going to play Hertz. They're going to play Lamar, Patty, or Josh. They need.
Yeah.
They need to play.
Hertz
that
is
guy.
a different runner than the other 3 guys, though. Hertz and Pat are different than Josh and Lamar.
They don't run
Yeah.
as much.
But I'm talking about
It's not even as much as how they run.
I'm just talking about the mobile
It's the
quarterback.
moments they run in games.
The mobile, like a good mobile quarterback.
yeah.
They've only played
Someone
like,
who has that threat.
They had-
James,
played-
I mean, Patty or Jalen's they're not gonna stick 50 on
See,
you.
we say that about Petty, but Petty has those types
He's
of
has
rushing
those
games.
big
He's
ass
had
ones.
like
He's had them, bro.
one every like 9 games.
So
Because he
when I-
doesn't need to.
He
So
doesn't.
do you
It's
want
a
to know what
different
is
system.
Teddy? Why I
Kansas
don't
City.
put like him as a runner. He's dual threat 100%. It's very rare that Chiefs do a designed run for him like the
For him, yeah.
Lamar because he doesn't have that.
But you switch him and Josh, put him on the Bills, he's gonna run just as much as Josh does. And
He doesn't. Have
Patty?
the, no, he doesn't have the
Patty?
ability to run like him.
he's not gonna put up the same numbers, but he's gonna be a much bigger runner than he is
Yeah,
today.
yeah, because he'll have
But that's
to.
what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
those two guys are better runners than Pat. I
Yeah.
want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Neither of them could throw the ball like Pat, though.
yeah,
But they do the same thing.
Yeah, I
All,
get
of them,
it.
all three of them do the same thing.
yeah,
Bro.
I get it. Different, just differently though.
Funny enough, bro. Like to me, when I watch them play, Josh and Lamar have the same exact game.
100%.
It's the same exact game to a fucking T, bro. To a T. To a T.
I'm happy you brought.
the same game.
I'm happy that you brought Josh and Lamar up because
Yeah.
obviously we have this big divisional game coming up between.
little segue.
Yeah, we have the Bills versus the Ravens coming up. Josh versus Lamar. That's what the main focus is going to be. This is all I'm going to say. We need to make sure, as fans of the sport, and keep the Raven fans and Bill fans because what they built. But everybody else, I'm not allowing any slander on either guy after this game.
Right.
Period. Because they're going to be doing this to each other for the rest of their careers. I'm not allowing anybody to say Josh sucks if he loses to Lamar and vice versa. Because those guys are better than your favorite quarterback on the quarterback on your team unless you're a Chiefs fan.
Right.
And maybe on some nights that doesn't even fucking
What if Josh?
stand.
What if Josh chokes?
I don't care if you're
You
gonna
don't care if he throws 4 picks, has 100 yards throwing and like 5 yards rushing.
I'll say he had a bad game, but it's not going to
Josh
change
can't
my
choke.
stance.
Josh won't choke.
Yeah, he's
He's
won't
not
do
a
that.
choke.
Those
He's on
guys,
5.
no, those guys, that doesn't happen for that. And if it is, fine. You can say he had a choke game, but it will not knock those 3 guys out of my top 3
No, of course it would.
ever. I told you guys this before we came here. In their primes, those 3 guys will always be the top 3 quarterbacks.
So you think Josh and Lamar are, without a doubt, better than Burrow?
100%.
Me too. I'm on the same boat.
100%. And I don't know. It's not the Grand Canyon of a difference.
No,
but
it's not.
The element of the
But it's
element.
clear you'll take someone like Josh over
Yeah,
Burrow, though.
the element
Clear.
of the element of
run.
the running that they
Yeah.
have is the difference. It just is.
Those guys never lose football games. Like Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson don't lose football games. You never beat them. They just lose themselves. They themselves lose.
And
you never beat them because it's very rare. It's very hard to put Josh, Lamar, and Pat in a sticky situation in a game because of their legs. Because of their mobility in the pocket and because of their ability to escape the pocket and make overhand throws and over-the-shoulder throws, it's very rare that you actually beat them.
But you'd probably be shocked though if you asked me if I had to rank who I would want in a playoff game though.
You're taking Lamar third. But I don't know why, though.
If you guys want to hear my rank,
Sure.
And and it's no disrespect. It's just from what I've seen so far. I
Right.
think it could change as soon as like this year.
Right.
And this is like the full league because Burrow's not in there. Unfortunately, that's your fault, Burrow. I don't care. Don't tell me about your teams. It's your fault that you're not in the playoffs. So I think number 1's entrenched.
It's Pat.
I've seen Pat. He's perfect in the playoffs,
All right.
right? That number 1 spot will be there until somebody kicks him out, and it could happen. It could take.
It's going to take 2 years at least.
It's going to take a couple years because that man has 3 already,
Yeah.
right? And he was great in all 3. Number 2, though, if I had, it's Burrow, though. It is. It's Burrow number 3 for me.
Number 2, you mean?
Burrow's number 2 for me. Stafford's number 3 for me. And then Josh and Lamar.
In playoffs,
Yep.
playoff quarterbacks.
Playoff quarterbacks.
That's not true at all. Actually, what you just said is not true at all.
It's,
You
no,
don't-
it's
you
my
don't
preference.
believe that.
No, I'm on.
So right now, the Bills, if you were the Bills head coach.
No,
right,
no. I'm not saying on particular teams. I'm saying like what I trust right now with my eyes, like sticky stitch, like.
Yeah, like let's say right
Like
now, you're the
precision.
Bills. You're the Bills head coach. Would you rather have Josh or
Oh, no,
Stafford
you don't.
go into that game is what I'm saying.
I'm talking
You're
about.
insane if you think Stafford over Josh.
No. Josh is a better quarterback than those guys. I'm talking about when it comes to like, they just make me feel a lot more comfortable. I know.
Stafford hasn't won a playoff game since the Super Bowl.
No one last week.
Yeah, one last week. I feel. You know what? Stafford's a reach.
Burrow's had one playoff run in his career.
Stafford. I have Burrow number 2.
He's had one playoff run.
playoff
It
run.
was-
You can't even trust Burrow to get his team to the playoffs, bro.
I real talk. Burrow, that one playoff run,
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
he beat.
I can't.
I'm not
compare-
saying he's
I
better.
can't compare a guy who's never who's missed the playoffs twice in the middle of his prime. I can't do that to guys like Lamar and Josh who are there every fucking
But
year.
Hadi,
bro.
no,
I
no,
can't
no,
do
you're
it. in
All
the
his prime,
trenches.
He's
I
only
can't
been
do
in the
it.
year for 4 years.
And he missed
5 years and he's missed twice, bro.
Well, you're counting the year he got injured.
I'm counting the last year when he was fully healthy and they were still 5-5 and out of the playoff race.
Last year, he was injured, brother.
He got injured in week 11 and they were 5-5 and out of the playoff race by that point. And Chase Browning walked in and put up numbers. Exactly what Joe Burrow was doing, and they lost.
Taking it
go look
in
at, go look at it.
You're taking it.
Look
in
it
a,
up.
Hedi, you're taking
Look
it.
it
in
up.
I'm not saying that they're better than them. I'm saying in the playoffs, I feel more comfortable with Burrow.
You're nuts. For
just-
1 year. What if Lamar gets to the Super Bowl?
I
this
said
year?
that's why it's
What if
it's
Josh gets to the
changeable.
Super Bowl
It's
this year?
changeable. It's changeable.
Question: what if they get to the Chiefs and they play well against Chiefs and they lose?
It's changeable. But Hedi, the word "well" has to be there. Like Lamar didn't play well.
No. I know he didn't play
Yeah.
well. What I'm asking you is, no, bro, no, I'm not doing that.
That's just me. I'm not saying
Because
that
like, how can you argue that? Like, if let's say Lamar beats the Bills, right? That's back-to-back AFC Championship games.
Yeah.
Versus a guy who's going back-to-back missed playoffs game. Like,
I'm saying
How?
I'm not talking about the player. I'm talking about in the playoffs. I feel very comfortable with the precision he has out there.
we only seen him really real talk like on one run.
I mean, it was enough.
Was it enough?
It was enough.
It's a better
man.
run than all of them.
Was it?
was-
But guys.
Yeah, I mean, he went
guys,
through Josh. He went through Josh and Petty. Yeah, bro.
I mean, none of the quarterbacks done that.
Nobody's done that yet, Hedi.
Hedi hasn't done that.
No,
Hedi.
but nobody has
Guys,
done that. though.
can we do this, please, for just once in our lives, bro?
Petty.
We're a sports podcast. Let's keep it logical. Let's keep it smart. He didn't beat Josh and Pat. He beat the Bills defense and he beat the Chiefs defense. They're not out there
But
playing one-on-one.
I get that.
You
Hedi,
understand what
but
I'm
Hedi,
saying?
I get that. But
They're not out there playing one-on-one.
He's done
Uh-huh.
what none of them else have done.
And he's also done what none of them else have
But
done,
we're
which
not
is miss the playoffs.
I know, man, my baby. Let me tell you something. You'll never catch me in the world say that he's a better quarterback than
Right.
them.
Yeah, I don't trust worse quarterbacks over a better one. I'll never do that.
Yeah, but year 3, I can't even say that. I mean, you're saying that
I'll never
he's a
do
better
it.
quarterback.
I'm saying in the playoffs, like in a run right now, I trust him more in a playoff.
So that
run.
means you believe he's better than
No,
them.
brother.
No, I don't. No.
I agree with you.
No, I'm saying in a
I
run.
agree
In a
with you.
run, guys. In a run.
I think you guys are putting too much credit on one run. That's all I'm saying. Is I think you guys are putting too much into one run.
It's a run.
It was one run.
It's a run that neither of them have done, man.
It's a run where it was one more game than the other two have done.
Hedi, it's a run that neither of them have done.
I understand that, boys, but like, just this is straight fact. There's no bullshit, no opinion. It was one more game than the other two have done
Hedi,
consistently.
Hedi,
Consistently.
I know that, but Hedi, it's one game is the significance. You say one game, it's a significant game. That's the difference of why Lamar doesn't have 3 like Super Bowls already, or why Josh doesn't have 3,
Well, these
or
appearances.
Peyton 3, or you get what I mean? Doesn't make sense. I'm telling you.
Okay, if you say that, then
I'm
okay, no problem.
No,
If you're
I'm
gonna
telling you.
preempt
I'm
it
not
with
saying
that.
that he's a better quarterback. I'm saying that
You trust them more?
right now,
I trust the guys that are there. I'm sorry. bro.
I trust that, like, if they're in the playoffs, I trust it.
I hear you. I disagree completely because I trust guys that are there.
That's fine.
Right. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's fine.
I trust guys that get them there. Look at me. I'm
told you-
so sorry.
I told you it was going to cause a little bit.
Look
I-
at
I-
me,
I-
because look at me,
I agree
because
with
look at me. I'm a great believer in. I'm a great believer in giving flowers where it's due, bro. And I'm a great believer in putting things into context. Okay. I don't think you could trust a worse quarterback over a better one. And the excuses. I'm just gonna say how it is. The excuses are running out for Joe Burrow, and his shortcomings are ignored a lot more than the other 3 are ignored. Patrick Mahomes today is under a bigger microscope than Joe Burrow is. Today, he's under a bigger microscope, even though he's earned the right to get rid of that microscope because he has 3 Super Bowl wins. You go on right now on social media and talk about Pat and talk about Joe Burrow. There'll be more Joe Burrow defenders on social media than Patrick Mahomes defenders. Because we're there. We see these comments. We're on social media. We do this now, damn near for a living. I can't trust guys, a guy who's not there pretty consistently now, over guys that are there every year. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. They're in the trenches every year, bro. They're going through that battle every year. And the other guy isn't.
I think
So,
you're
I don't know.
missing. I think you're missing my point. That's all.
You're saying you trust them more.
No.
In a playoff?
In a playoff run, yes.
Okay.
And that's why I said right from the beginning, I said that it could change as soon as this year.
Then you don't trust him more.
No, I do.
Because one game shouldn't be able to change that.
No, it's not about one game. No, his flaws are very. It's down more than Lamar, more than Josh.
No. Those guys are
In the playoffs?
Those guys are a lot better than Joe Burrow, bro.
Not in the playoffs, though.
Not in the playoffs, Eddie.
In the playoffs.
No.
How do you know?
I mean,
Because you've seen it for 3 games.
I mean, yes.
For 4
Hadi.
games.
But Hadi, you see,
Right?
this is a problem that I'm having. You're taking significance off of.
No, you're putting too much into one game.
No, but Hadi, it's a Super Bowl appearance against the two of the better teams in that year that those two guys haven't done yet.
Did he win the Super Bowl? I'm
No,
curious.
he
Did
didn't.
he win the
but
Super Bowl?
I mean, no, he
that's
was
a different.
playing-
We're talking about the AFC. He might as well when he beat the Chiefs.
And
You
who
know
did he
what I'm
lose
saying?
to in the Super Bowl?
He
Rams.
lost to the Rams. And the
Okay.
Chiefs probably would have too. My whole point, Hadi, is I'm not. It's not a shot at Josh or at Lamar. It's not. But it is what it is. He's second right now to me that I trust.
Okay.
Those guys, as soon as today, only one of those guys can.
Who?
Only one of those guys, Josh or Lamar, can get over him this year because one of them is going to lose to each other this year.
Again, I just don't know how you could say with a straight face you trust Joe Burrow more than Josh Allen in the playoffs. I don't know how you can say that with a straight face. I don't know how because, Josh has played Pat very tight in playoff games. Now, granted, one guy didn't have 2 top 5 damn near wide receivers on his team. Played a big factor. Plays a huge factor. Does it not?
Yeah, but the year before.
Does it not? Does it
What
play
are
a
you
huge
talking
factor or not?
I'm lost.
In the games that Josh Allen pushed Patrick Mahomes to the limit and the Chiefs, if you would have added Jamar Chase and T. Higgins to those teams, Josh would have beat Pat. Easily. And if you think otherwise, you're tripping heavy. Hard, you're tripping, bro.
Yeah, but Joe beat him the year before.
Yes, I understand. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, he's beat them.
Yeah.
But if you give Josh the same weapons that Joe Burrow's played with, or Lamar, you give him Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, we're having completely different conversations. You give Patrick Mahomes those 2 guys, Patrick might run off 5-6 straight, bro. 5-6 straight,
Cause
bro.
a little bit of stir. I said it's going to cause a little bit of a stir.
He might run off 5-6 straight. You give Lamar Jackson those 2 guys right now, it's not even a question who wins the Super Bowl this year. There's no debate. You give Josh Allen those 2 guys the way Josh is playing today, there's no question who's winning the Super Bowl, bro. Sorry.
You gave Josh.
We overlooked. Look, watch this. What's Lamar's shortcomings
In the playoffs?
as a player, as a quarterback?
As a player, there's real talk. There's no shortcomings. He's fucking.
There's no shortcomings. Why does he never win in the playoffs?
Nah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, so what's the shortcomings
in
in the playoffs?
as a pocket quarterback, he kind of loses it.
Okay. What's Josh Allen's shortcomings in the playoffs?
Patrick Mahomes.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he's had the numbers.
His mistakes. He has
No, I
mistakes.
mean he's.
I think I read his metrics.
Well, so
are-
why doesn't he beat Patrick Mahomes?
Again, it's Patrick Mahomes. The guy plays perfect in the playoffs.
So why
bro.
does Joe Burrow beat Patrick Mahomes?
Because that year he was better than Patrick Mahomes.
So what's Joe Burrow's downfalls as a quarterback? You see?
He has to get
That's
there.
exactly my point. We overlook Joe, bro. We act like Joe's like this untouchable figure. Because I just asked you
what's Joe's shortcomings?
I don't know. What is his shortcoming?
His shortcomings
Yeah.
is that he's not dual threat. So when his offensive line isn't great, that hurts him.
Oh, okay.
And his health. Like real talk. But so what are his shortcomings as a quarterback?
I don't know. That's why I was asking you. But they have to be somewhere. You missed the playoffs twice in your prime.
that's
you have
it,
to have
though.
shortcomings
But that's
somewhere.
what it is. Eddie. Health,
Eddie, health,
and that's sometimes he's
Guys,
not a
I
dual
understand
threat.
that, but he was legitimately 500 through 10
I know,
games
but
last
Hadi,
year before he
they
got
weren't-
hurt.
It
was the same thing this year.
I know,
he was
but Hadi,
500.
we don't know what would have happened, bro. We don't know if they would have made it or
I
not.
mean,
That's not fair, bro.
Bro, we seen what happened this year when they were 5
I
and
know,
5.
but it was a different
They
team.
lost.
Every year
they
it's a
didn't make the
di- Hadi,
playoffs.
every year it's a different team. I'm not going to
I know, but he was 500 through 10 games
We
last year as a
don't
starter,
know.
and he was 500 this year, bro.
I've seen
Like,
A-Rod
he's a
start
500
off like
quarterback last 2
fucking
years.
5-4 and run off.
He's a
8 in
500 quarterback
row.
last 2 years.
I know, but Hadi, it
No,
doesn't.
I mean, this year we seen it with Stafford.
Yeah, he was a 500 quarterback the last 2 years.
But he's not though.
But he literally is though.
This year,
Literally is though. He went 9-8, and last year went 5-5. He's literally a 500 quarterback in the last 2 years, bro. Literally, he's a 500 quarterback.
Hadi, that
Stafford's
doesn't
gonna go
count
98
though, bro.
I'm talking about Joe Burrow.
You, gotta
Oh,
give him, you
okay.
can't count that season, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair. Come on, it was 5-5.
He
bro.
played 10 games, he went 5-5.
Hadi, you can't predict what.
I can't see a world where Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson go 5-5.
Come on,
Or
bro.
Patrick Mahomes goes 5-5.
That's not fair.
I can't see a world where those 3 guys go 5-5, bro.
That's not fair, though, bro.
And you can't tell me team.
No, that's
you can't
not
use
fair.
the excuse of team. You cannot do that with those first 3 guys. Sorry, bro. I love Joe Burrow. He's entrenched at number 4. This is gonna be the entrenched episode.
No, bro, but
from how many times we use entrenched?
Hadi,
He's
you can't-
clearly
Hadi.
by far 4, and you're wrong. There's the size of the Grand Canyon between 4 and 5. Between him and Justin Herbert, it's the size of the Grand Canyon.
Oh no, I said that there's no the.
It's the size of the Grand Canyon between him and Justin Herbert.
Between
To
3
me.
and 4.
No, I'm
But
saying it's 3
no,
and
between
4.
Burrow and Herbert.
Yeah, I
saying-
said that.
Yes,
Oh, I agree
100%.
with that.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you said the other way.
Oh, no, I said
There's
the
the
other
size
way.
of the Grand Canyon between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
But let's just be fair. I don't like it when we say, "Oh, I would trust guys more than guys that are always there," versus one guy that's done it
But
one time.
Hadi,
I don't do it. I don't like
but
that.
Hadi,
bro. No.
but this is where I'm going off of, though. This is what I'm going off of. You need to understand. I'm saying when they are there, the guy did something that neither of them did, bro. They just did.
Okay, bro.
But he did.
No, you did.
He did, Hadi, and that's what it is. I'm not. It would take Lamar to do it this year, and I would say it like that. It's not entrenched.
It would flip over one game.
Yes, it would if he just did it.
So
He's
what if
a
he
better
loses?
quarterback.
What if he loses to the Chiefs?
Then it's the same questions.
Then
I'm
it's
not
the
gonna-
same thing.
Yes.
Then
it's
Joe
the
Burrow,
s-
you still trust him more.
It's yes.
What if next year, Joe Burrow goes out in the first round and Lamar Jackson gets the AFC Championship and loses again to the Chiefs? Who do you trust more?
We'll have to get to that point. I'm serious. We have to get to that point. But at this point, though, Hadi, Lamar himself and has said that I'm antsy in the playoffs.
For me, if I was ranking them, it would go Pat, Josh, Lamar. And Lamar is my favorite player in the league by far.
I
But it
know.
would go Pat, Josh,
know.
Lamar.
I know.
Then Joe Burrow.
No, not in the playoffs. No. The players, sure. In the playoffs, no. No. No.
Yo, but the thing is, he's consistent with that because he's always been saying it throughout the year.
Yeah,
Yo, Pat is garbage during the regular season. Pat is like top.
I just
not
can't.
even top
I
10.
can't do it, bro.
But in the playoffs,
I
it's
can't
different.
do
No,
it.
I agree
Like
with
if
that.
it's the equivalent in the NBA saying like, "Oh, I trust Jimmy Butler in the playoffs more than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander." It's just a dumb thing to say.
I mean,
no,
yeah,
but
but
sometimes you
yeah,
can't
but
say
you
that,
can,
bro.
you
Real
No,
talk.
you can't.
Yeah, sometimes
There's
you
not a
can,
human
bro.
being on earth that would say, "Yeah, I'd rather have Jimmy Butler over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the playoffs."
Hey, real
in the
talk, I've
playoff
seen
run.
that motherfucker take 2 teams to a fucking
And
finals
today in a
appearance.
playoff run, who would rather have Shai or Jimmy
I
Butler?
don't know yet because
You
I've
don't
seen
know
Shai.
yet?
I don't know
You
in
don't
a
know
playoff
yet.
run, like in the same ages, same ages. Like I'm not talking about
Jimmy
now.
Butler took his team to the finals 2 years ago.
Now, who'd you
It was
rather
2
have?
years
Who'd you
ago,
rather
bro.
have in the this is a myth, but who'd you rather have? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in the playoffs or Game 6 Clay?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander every single day of the week. Every single
That's
fucking day of
different.
the week.
They're different. One
Every
guy's
single day
one
of the
guy's a
week.
gadget player. One guy's a shooter.
Every day of the week.
Hadi, those-
Jimmy Butler took his team to the NBA Finals 2 years ago, which has been the same length that Joe Burrow took his team to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying Joe Burrow is more trustworthy than Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen. The same way I'm not going to say Jimmy Butler is more trustworthy than
yeah,
Shai
but we can't-
Gilgeous-Alexander.
In the
can't- we can't
playoffs.
compare
In the playoffs, yes. I'm not going to
mean,
say I'd rather have Jimmy
Hadi,
Butler over Shai
but why, though?
Gilgeous-Alexander
I
in
mean,
the playoffs.
Shai's only been to the playoffs once at this point.
Twice. This
Twice.
Would
I
be,
mean, like,
this
but
would be his
there's
third year.
nothing wrong with saying that. No, there's nothing wrong
There's a
with
lot
saying
wrong
that
with saying
guy's more. That guy's game is more equipped right now until Shai shows it.
There's a lot
Especially
wrong
like,
with that.
especially with like Jimmy, because Jimmy different story. I don't know how the fuck we got to Jimmy Butler here. We're giving this guy.
There's a
different
lot wrong to say.
But
There's a lot wrong.
to say that Jimmy has took 2 teams to a finals appearance. Like, yeah, that's okay to say. Doesn't mean
It's
that I
amazing
think
to
he's a
say. It
better
doesn't
player.
mean it doesn't mean I'm taking him over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in a playoff run today.
I don't know yet. I don't know what. For God,
don't
all we
know
know
yet?
is that fucking Shai could be Tracy McGrady and never gets his team out of the second round. You never know. On God, you don't know.
You really don't.
On God, you don't know, Hadi.
Really?
Hey,
On
this is
God,
what
you
we're
don't
doing.
Hey, but
know,
no,
bro.
this is
No,
This is what we're doing.
On-
You'd rather have Jimmy Butler over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander today
No,
in the
no, no.
playoff
I
run.
don't know yet, though. It's not. It's crazy.
You don't know yet.
It's like if a Heat fan came to me and said, "You know what? Those playoff runs, Jimmy Butler is a better player in the playoffs than Shai." I'm gonna say, listen, I need to see more time from Shai. But I'm like, yeah, okay, that's not crazy.
It's not crazy.
No, it's not.
Who do you play in the East to get there?
It doesn't matter, bro. He got there, man.
See,
Come on,
now it
bro.
doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't
So
matter,
sometimes
bro.
we add context to the guys we like and the guys we hate.
No,
No
bro,
context
it doesn't
matters.
matter, Hadi.
Okay.
Come on, you're taking it too
Okay,
hard,
good.
bro.
I'll trust the guys who are in the playoffs every year over the guy that's 500 consistently. Oh my Fuck it.
Move on. This we're not gonna get.
He's
to it.
taking regular season. We're talking about in the
Oh,
fucking
cool,
playoffs.
cool. Okay, in the playoffs, he's top 3.
Agree
And
to
then
disagree?
to get to the playoffs, he's like 9th most trustworthy to get his team to the playoffs in the league. Then let's do that. Let's be
No,
fair.
I mean that's not even still.
Let's be fair.
Listen.
Let's be
I'm in
fair.
the listen. For me,
I trust Dak to
Hey,
get his team
for
to the
me-
playoffs more
Hey,
than Joe Burrow.
listen, you
I
know what?
trust
For
Lamar to
me,
get his
you know
team.
what Hakeem is?
I trust Jared Goff to get his
For
team to the
me,
playoffs
Hakeem
more.
is deep down. He's always been like this. I don't know why he changed. Deep down, he's always loved the pocket quarterback. more than
That's
a dual
not
threat.
why. That's not why. He's paying a lot of attention to the fact that he beat Pat.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
understand.
I'm saying
It
that
does. You said
he
that's
beat
what it is.
Josh and Pat.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
the-
That's the
he
reason.
Beat
Is
Josh
that he beat
and
Pat.
Pat.
Is that he beat
Both.
Pat.
And got to a Super Bowl,
Say
bro.
he beat Pat and got to the Super Bowl.
Hadi.
It's not that he beat Josh, bro. It's that he beat Pat.
No, Hadi, both of them, bro. He beat both of them.
All right, so I mean that's why I just asked you if Lamar gets to the AFC
Yes.
Championship game.
Yes,
Would
I
you
just
put him
told you-
over? You said no. He'd have to beat Pat.
Yes, he would have to get. Yeah, he would have to get his team to the Super Bowl. It's one piece of the puzzle. Hadi,
don't know,
this is something, and I don't want to make this an argument pod, bro. This is something that I'm gonna do, and still, even in the regular season, there's not. He's still the. I would still. There's only 3 guys I'm taking over
Right,
Joe
100%.
Burrow. Things go a lot deeper than just naming out wide receiver names, bro. It just does.
100% of those.
It 100% does. And I'm not going to be unfair and say a guy's 500 because he got injured at 5-5 and we didn't let him play the rest of the season.
Well, so why didn't he get to the playoffs this year? When he was 500.
This year, he didn't play well enough. We're going to do that. I would argue that Joe Burrow was playing with one of the worst defenses in the league and one of the worst offensive lines.
And he had a
it's-
lot more Pro Bowlers on his team this year than Josh Allen did.
Okay, that's fine though, and we think that Josh is better than him.
Clearly.
What I'm trying to say is that that's
Yeah,
that's
and
not
that's my point.
But that's not excuses.
But that's my
Hadi.
point. That's my point. Is if somebody's clearly better than the other guy, how do you trust them more?
Because in the playoffs, it doesn't matter that he had the worst offensive line in the
No,
fucking
I'm
playoffs.
saying in
He
the
got him.
playoffs, it doesn't matter who's better.
No, it's who I trust more. It's who's better. Some players are better in the playoffs than they are in the regular season. We've seen it.
So
every
is Matthew Stafford better than Josh Allen in the playoffs?
Somebody can argue that. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe he
so
is.
today, and I ask you the same question again. If you're the Bills head coach, do you want Josh or Matthew Stafford? Going into that game against the Ravens this week.
I want Josh.
So you trust Josh more than Matthew Stafford?
Yes, I told you in the beginning. I said that Matthew was the wrong guy. I put him out there.
If you're the Bills head coach, do you want Joe Burrow, Josh Allen going to the game against the Ravens this week?
I want Josh.
Then you don't trust Joe Burrow more than Josh
No,
Allen.
my man. I'm telling you, for a playoff run to get to the Super Bowl.
So okay, you know what?
Today-
You're right. You don't know what trust means.
No,
You don't know what
it
trust
doesn't-
means. So I asked you, would you rather have from the two? You told me Josh. After you just told me you trust Joe Burrow more.
I'm saying with this
How's that
particular
work?
team, yes, I want Josh, bro.
Why? What's wrong
I
with this
want
particular
Josh. With this particular team, I want Josh.
team? On the Bengals, do you want Joe Burrow or Josh?
I want Burrow.
You sure?
I 100% want Burrow.
I highly disagree.
Listen, bro. Listen,
I highly disagree.
just because I said that he wasn't the MVP doesn't think that I don't think that he's one of the best players in the fucking league. Listen, there's a difference between context and excuses. There's also factual stats, right? So when somebody comes out and says, "Oh, Joe Burrow was playing with the worst defense in the league," that isn't an excuse. That's a fact because
Right.
you could look at numbers. When you
Right.
can say that he's playing with the worst offensive line in the league, one of them,
Right.
I'm not sure where it is. That's a fact. That's not
Right.
an excuse.
Is it also a fact that he's 500 the last 2 years?
No, he's not because he was injured through 5
No,
games.
no,
I
the
don't
games
know
that
what-
he's played.
No, I'm not.
No,
gonna
the
do that.
games that he's played,
I'm
he's
not-
been 500 quarterback,
sure,
right?
that's
Okay.
fine. And is he playing with 500 teams?
I don't know.
Yes, I can. I can tell you
I
that he's
don't know.
playing with the worst defense in the league.
And the best offense in the league.
No, because of him though. If his defense was just 15th,
And the
man's
other
in the
best
playoffs.
and the other best offenses in the league are those top 3 guys.
But they're not playing with the worst defensive league and the worst offensive lines. They're not.
I mean, they're not playing with great defenses.
Better
They're
defenses.
playing with better defenses, and Josh
The
Allen's playing with-
Bills defense this year allowed 2 more points
and
than the
he's
Bengals
playing
did.
with
2
one
more
of the
points.
best offensive lines in the league.
But if you took it away from him, it hurts Joe Burrow more than it would hurt Josh. Right or wrong?
I've seen Josh be average in a fucking season,
a
bro.
bad offensive line.
you get what I'm
Hakeem,
saying?
which
I've seen-
quarterback would you rather have with a bad
Josh.
offensive line, Joe Burrow or Josh?
We're gonna hop off this.
Who would you rather have, Joe Burrow or Josh Allen with a bad offensive line? Which quarterback would you rather have?
I don't know because I've seen Joe Burrow with a bad offensive line go to the Super Bowl. That's
And I've seen him go 500.
fact.
I've seen him go 500. That's fact too.
fact.
I've seen him go 500 2 years in a row. That's fact
and
too.
I don't know what Josh Allen would look like with one of the
And he
worst
better make the
defenses
playoffs
in
next
the league.
year, because then he might actually be out of the
I
4.
don't know what. I
If
don't,
he misses the playoff next year, he might be out of the 4, bro.
No, he will.
No, he might be starting to get edged out, bro.
No.
You can't miss the playoffs 3 years in a row, bro. You just
so
can't do
there's
it.
somebody else that I'm fired up about.
Yeah.
We're
The
gonna-
fired up pod.
Yeah, this is somebody
Like
else
the
that I'm
cigar.
really. This is something else that I'm fired off. Hold your cigarettes. We're good. This is. You guys could light this cigarette with this fire that I'm about to hold off. There is one player that I'm officially here to say is one of the most mid quarterbacks in the league, and that's our boy Jalen Hurts.
Oh, completely agree.
There is one reason and one reason only that the Philadelphia Eagles are not the shoe-in to win the Super Bowl. And that's because of Jalen Hurts. I am sick of people making excuses for that man just because he's a good guy and he's a good leader. I care about what happens on the fucking field. And on the field, we talk about other guys with amazing supporting cast. By far, the best supporting cast in the NFL is the Philadelphia Eagles. And there's one reason and one reason only we don't have them as a shoo-in as Super Bowl winners, because they should be. It's because I don't know if Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback. Period. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a stretch.
No, I'm on that heavy, bro.
Bro, keep on going with your rant, but don't say if he's a good quarterback or not.
That's me being dramatic. That's me being dramatic. I admit, I'm being dramatic.
There we
Like from
go.
those bucket of shit quarterbacks that we talk about, 11 and 15, he's the best
Hey,
one.
my baby, he's mid. He is mid.
Is Gino?
No, he's above the Geno line. Is he though?
Yes.
Chill.
No, actually, is he though?
But yes.
But think about it for 2 fucking seconds.
Yes.
Real quick.
Hey, yes. But you know something about Jalen
wrong
Hurts?
with you,
Hey, you know
bro?
something about Jalen Hurts? He's the only. Wait. Hold on to this, and nobody's ever thought about this. I'm a fucking genius. Jalen Hurts.
Humble.
Jalen Hurts is the only dual threat quarterback who's a game manager.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay. I mean, okay. It's not really like, it's not going to like.
Because
I could see that.
there's no reason that Packers game should have ever been as close as it was for as long as it is. I'm on A.J. Brown's side all day. You know what he should be reading in that book? Quarterback instructions first.
I think there's different ways to handle that, but I agree with his plight, 100%.
No, the book thing is petty.
But I agree with I agree with his feelings. I don't agree with going about it the way he went about it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
agree. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
And
with him.
I'm not trying to destroy Jalen Hurts. You're talking about a guy that gets a bunch of excuses.
Yeah.
Nobody ever wants to touch him.
Well, I think he does. I think it's not that he gets excuses. It's that I think nobody thinks he's an elite quarterback.
No, if you don't put him in a top 10,
Philly fans. Take Philly fans out of the equation.
you don't want to put him in a top 10? Oh my God.
Take
people-
Philly fans out of the
Come-
equation. I don't know if he's necessarily not 11 or 12, though, still in the league.
You could still argue Casey's top 10. Why wouldn't he be top 10?
You want to do it real quick?
Guys, here's
No order?
No.
Sure.
Here's my thing.
Three.
Let's just
Start from
no,
five.
No,
Four.
guys.
Start
let's
five.
just-
Yeah, well, they gotta
guys,
start from
one
five.
second,
Start from
guys.
five.
1 second, guys. Suede, why don't you think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to beat the Lions?
Why I don't
Yeah.
think? Because of Jalen Hurts, man. I agree with you, but
Why
I'm
don't
not-
you think that?
But I'm not with you. Like,
Guys,
don't-
I
To
don't-
the extent. He's not going to go to the extent
Guys,
you're going
I
to.
don't think
Don't
people. I
make
don't
it
think people
seem-
realize how talented that Philadelphia Eagles team is.
Yeah, it's the most talented team in the playoffs.
Oh, I don't think people realize.
No, they
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Talented, yeah, it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
You can't you can't shut that down that quick.
Shut
What?
it down.
Like, I don't think the Eagles are that much different with Geno over Jalen Hurts, bro.
Chill the fuck
Nah,
out, bro. Chill out. Hey, Hakeem, chill out.
Ali?
Chill out.
Ali? Listen to me for
my
2 seconds. Our thing with Geno is, he always puts up numbers because
I
of the
love
supporting
Geno.
cast he has.
But I love Geno.
The Seattle team isn't this Philly team.
I think the only thing I would take Hurts because of the dual.
Really?
dual
He's a
threat.
better. He's absolutely, without a doubt,
Hold on.
without a shadow of a doubt, a
Hold
better
on.
thrower than Jalen Hurts.
Okay, hold on.
This is
Hold-
without a doubt,
hold on.
bro.
Take out Saquon. What's the difference between that Philly team and the
Huge.
Oh,
Huge.
I
The
can
best
ma-
run defense
I
in the
can-
league.
I can
The
match
best
up-
offensive
I
line
can
in the
match
league.
up- I can
The
match
best
up-
wide
hold on.
receiver
I'm
core in
talking
the
about
league.
offense. I'm talking about the
What?
offense.
Yeah,
Listen,
baby.
I'm
The
talking
best
about the
offensive
offense.
line in the league,
Talk
man.
about- talk
You
about
taking
the
out
offense.
Saquon? All due respect to Saquon.
Take out
They had a
Saquon.
great run game last year with DeAndre Swift, bro. Last year they had a great run game.
Brother, but I'm talking about like his weapons.
Okay, do it. Let's do it.
Geno's weapons. DK, AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
I know, but like
Absolutely.
it's not. There's no gap.
There's a huge gap.
No, there isn't, man.
Guys,
No,
I don't know
there
if
isn't.
DK is the best wide receiver in his team anymore.
There's a gap, bro. There's a gap.
But Suede, you can't do this though. Wait, for the sake of argument, let's just say the wide receivers are the same.
But they're not.
For the-
Okay. But okay.
Let's
No
just
problem.
say
Go
that.
ahead, do
Brother,
it.
hold
Let's
on,
just say
hold
that
on,
they're
hold on,
not as.
but
Let's just say.
And Dallas
agree
is better
with
than Noah Fan.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there.
Let's just say that. Let's just
I
say
agree.
that.
Listen, I agree with you. 1,000%. The reason why they're not gonna win,
Welcome to the Baseball Boys Podcast. Geno Smith for Jalen Hurts edition.
it's because of Jalen Hurts. But Hakeem, don't make it seem that he's a dud.
It's if Jalen Hurts consistently, and we could consistently point at him and say that he played like a top 10 quarterback, they would win the Super Bowl.
I believe he played
This
well
year-
in that
this
Super
year
Bowl
he
run,
played
though.
like a top 10 quarterback.
In that Super Bowl though, but like we're like
Up till that point,
like
yeah,
I
don't
mean
know.
in a whole
I would have
career,
to see
guys.
it.
Like
Yo,
in a
but
whole
this year
career.
he played like a top 10 quarterback. His stats are well.
They're
are
okay.
Good.
They're okay.
They're okay, baby.
I mean, they're better than Geno's, man.
They're-
I didn't listen. I didn't do the Geno thing.
what the fuck is wrong with
him
you,
and
bro?
Geno, bro?
I love Geno, man. I love
Fuck Geno. He sucks, man.
No, he
like this is he sucks, bro. Let's just call it the way it is, man.
Geno.
How many games did he play this year?
Who? Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
He
I
played
mean,
all
he missed the last.
He played
like
all
3
games.
games. No, he missed.
Oh, he missed the last 2 or 3.
3 games.
What do you have this
2 or
year?
3
Go ahead,
games.
man.
He had 18 touchdowns and 5 picks with 2,900 throwing yards, bro.
How much?
2,900
How
throwing
many
yards.
rushing yards and how many rushing touchdowns?
Nah, I mean, come on,
How
bro.
many
Rushing yards aren't going to be that high.
No,
for him.
he doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, how many rushing touchdowns did he have?
From the tush push, he
From
probably
the
has like
tush push
5.
a lot.
Okay.
We're really going to do that now?
Hey,
Hey,
play that into
but-
no, hey, play that in the context.
Okay,
no.
cool.
Hey,
No problem.
but Suede though.
If we're gonna do that, we're gonna take out Lamar's rushing yards against Joe Burrow's yards.
You guys want to do a would you rather with Jalen Hurts?
You could, bro, because, I mean, he had 630 rushing yards this year. So,
You want to do a Jalen?
You're brushing that off?
no,
With Saquon,
it was a lot.
who almost had 2,000 yards.
It was a lot.
630
Do
rushing
you
I mean,
yards.
wanna
Saquon opens the game for him a lot.
Do you
bro.
want to?
All right,
do you
man.
want to do? I mean, he does, bro.
Okay, cool. I mean, but
And he had
he-
14 touchdowns, and I guarantee you 12 of them are at the goal line.
He had 14 rushing touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 plus 7. He had
18, 32.
Wow. Okay.
Which is Geno
I'll do
Smith's
this.
numbers
Hey, I'll do
last
this
year.
real quick about.
Geno Smith's numbers last year.
I'll do this real quick for you guys. Let's do a would you rather.
1 second. 1 second. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Look at me right now and tell me, take out the tush push.
I can't.
Honest to God, look at me. Tell me who's a better thrower of the football, Geno Smith or Jalen Hurts.
I can't do that.
Look at me in the face and tell me who's a better thrower of the football, Jalen Hurts or
I'm with
Geno
you on
Smith.
that one.
Look at me right now in the face and tell me who's a better quarterback, who's a better thrower of the football, Jalen Hurts or Geno Smith.
No, listen.
There's
Jalen
another
Hurts
element that we need to consider.
Jalen
1,000%.
Hurts is better than Geno.
We're
But
comparing Jalen Hurts to Geno Smith.
You take off Jalen Hurts and put Geno Smith in that game against the Packers last week, it's the same fucking result. It's a game fucking manager who doesn't lose the game.
but I'm just saying.
Geno Smith loses that game?
He might,
Maybe.
maybe this
Maybe
year.
not.
Maybe this year.
You hate Geno.
Maybe this year. Yeah. I don't know. Here's what I'll say.
Yo, why you get? I'm agreeing with him, but I'm just to that.
Where do you-
not to that
where do you-
extent.
What the fuck is going on?
Shove him on.
Geno Smith is what? I've always said he's number 16 to me.
Not even for me though.
So where do you think Jalen Hurts is?
Let's
top
do it
10.
real quick.
Top
You
10?
can say top 10.
Insane.
No. Let's do it real quick.
You're nuts.
Let's do it
Oh,
real
you're
quick.
nuts.
I would say who's
man.
better. Who's
He's
a
like
better-
the fourth best mobile quarterback in the league.
Let's
Fifth,
go.
maybe.
Let's go like this real quick.
I'm in the top 5 for the mobile
I
quarterbacks.
I still take.
Go from the very top. No,
I would.
Start from
we're
4.
going to go every single one. We're going to go every single one.
Yeah, just in
Start
front of
from
them.
Pat on. You're going to name them.
I mean, that's hard though because we don't.
It's not hard.
Let's do an order, man.
Look up the 32 starting quarterbacks in the league.
Got Josh Allen. He's
Yes.
not- he's
I'm
not.
counting them on my finger. Go ahead.
Okay, Josh Allen.
Yes.
Is he better than Tua?
No. So Tua's better, yes.
Tua's better than Jalen.
But that's where he is. Though.
Yes,
but
like,
that's who I think
that's
he is.
around,
But
like,
you know what? If
yes.
you don't want to add him to the list, don't because it's arguable. But that's where I put him in. That's my bucket.
Well, that's disrespectful. Boys,
No,
all
my
of
baby.
it's disrespectful.
But
Why is this
my
disrespectful?
baby. That's what it is.
Tua's better than Jalen Hurts.
It's arguable.
Ali, who has by far and away, at very worst, the second best roster in the league? By far and away.
Oh, it's the number one in my opinion.
It's number one. But I'm saying at worst. Let's just say at the very worst, 1B.
Who?
Lions?
The Eagles have the best roster in the NFL. Right?
Offense and defense.
They have the best roster in the NFL.
Okay.
Why aren't they favored to win the Super Bowl?
Because you're running into Lamar.
No.
No.
Josh.
No,
Answer the question again.
No.
But you said it earlier. Why?
Because they don't even have the best odds to get to the Super Bowl. To get there, they don't have the best odds. Why?
I have a question for you.
Why are you guys-
The Lions. Versus,
Why is he an underdog to Jared Goff?
Yeah.
Why?
He's not underdog to Jared
He
Goff.
is.
He's
They're going to
underdog
be an
the-
underdog in that game.
He's an underdog to the Lions, Eddie. Don't. He's an underdog to the Lions. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Let's do this
Really?
real quick, boys. Okay, let's do this. If it's a doubt thing,
1 second. One more time. I have one more question, then you can do your thing. Build the perfect
on fucking
build
fire today.
build the perfect NFL roster. Do it. Where do you want your defensive line to be ranked in the league? Your D line. You want them to be 1, right? Obviously. So the Eagles D line this year. But who do you want? Where do you want your offensive line to be ranked in the league?
1.
1. Oh, so the Eagles offensive line this year. But
No, Lions have better offensive line.
No,
I mean, one
it's
of the
very
top
arguable.
two,
It's
whatever.
very arguable.
Or top
Okay.
two.
Oh, sorry, 2. We'll give you 2. We'll
Okay.
give you a
ahead.
reason. Where do you want your receiving core to be? Receiving core to be? Where do you want it to be in the league?
1.
Top
1?
5-ish.
Oh,
I'll give you
okay.
top
They're
5
about
then.
2 or 3 maybe. Where do you
3.
want your run game to be?
Okay.
Oh,
1.
number 1? Okay, cool. So I gave you the number 1 run game. number one defense. I gave you the number one offensive line. I gave you probably second or third best receiving core in the league.
Okay.
I gave you Mr. 2,000 yards, Saquon Barkley. I gave you a great pass defense. And you're an underdog to Jared Goff and Jameson Williams.
But he's not.
Why?
We don't know that yet.
They have lower odds to get to the Super Bowl than the Lions do. And odds are they're going to run into each other.
Okay, brother, why are you like dogging? I agree with you guys. I'm not.
You got
I'm not,
me.
Yeah,
about
but that guy, if you replace him with Tua, it would be the same result.
It would not though, Hadi.
But it
Come
would be
on,
the
Hadi.
same
No,
result.
brother.
I
no.
won't go there.
Hadi, come
It
on.
would be the
man.
same result.
Can you
Hakeem,
do this
it
list?
would be the same
I
result,
won't-
bro.
Listen, I don't know that. I don't know. Here, let's do the list.
would be the same
If there's, I don't know about the same result because I think
Chill
that.
out, man.
All right,
It
so
would be
Josh
the
Allen.
same result.
Josh
One.
Allen's better.
One.
Yes.
We won't put 2 on the list.
No, we're
just for
not.
the sake of argument.
We're not.
Lamar,
Two.
Burrow,
Yes.
3.
Stroud.
Yes.
I think Stroud is better than him.
Okay. 4.
Trevor Lawrence,
Fuck no.
No, I don't think he's. I think he's better than Trevor Lawrence.
Patrick Mahomes,
5.
Herbert.
Yes.
6.
I mean, if you have to think about it, let's stop counting from now.
No, that's.
Yeah, let's stop counting from now. If you have to think about him and Justin
Oh, I
Herbert.
thought you were.
I said
Bo Nix.
No.
No,
No,
but not yet.
One more year though.
Jaden.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
7.
Dak.
Yes.
I think Dak's better than
Absolutely.
than Hurts.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
But don't add it if you don't want to.
How can you not add Dak?
Don't-
Come
don't
on,
add- don't add-
guys. What are we doing, bro?
Don't add it if you don't want to.
What are we doing
My whole
right
point,
now,
Katie, my whole
bro?
point is that you don't have to add them in to get the numbers up. All right, Jared
Come on,
Goff.
Ali.
Jared
Yes.
Goff. Yes.
Okay, 8, 9.
Jordan Love.
Yes.
Yes, Jordan Love is better than him. Is Jayden better than him? I mean, is Caleb Williams better than him?
That's a nice.
Get the fuck out of here,
One
bro.
sec- no, one
yet.
second. That's a valid question though. And two,
What's wrong with you guys, man?
but are you sure that
No,
your
I
answer's
don't-
going to be
I
that
don't
by the
think
end?
yet. I don't think
No,
yet.
by the end of this year, you sure that's going to be your answer?
Oh, I don't know.
By the end of this year,
I
are
don't
you
know.
sure that's going to be your
But
answer?
Hedi, that's how replaceable he is. I'm not saying that he is now. I'm not. Put me on that list.
I think Caleb Williams still wins 10, 11 games
All
on
right,
this roster, brother.
Is Baker better than him?
Yes,
Do you think Baker's
absolutely.
better than
He's better than
Sure.
him. That's 10.
Do you think
That's
that?
10.
Do you think Stafford's better than him?
Yes, absolutely. He's better
Do you
than
think Kyler's better than him?
him. No,
Do you think that Brock Purdy's better than him?
no.
So this is my point, though. Jalen Hurts,
At best at 11.
is in, to me, is in the Tua, Brock Purdy,
Gino.
and Kyler mold for me.
And Gino.
No, I don't.
Gino
actually-
belongs in that mold.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
Hola, mama.
but Suede, I'll be really honest with you. Numbers don't lie, my baby.
Okay.
Numbers don't lie.
Okay.
Numbers don't lie. I asked you why you don't think the Philadelphia Eagles are not going to win the Super Bowl this year, and you said Jalen Hurts. That's a problem.
You got to
my baby.
replace your like of a guy because I love Jalen Hurts.
But this is the problem,
replace
though.
that with like reality.
Hey, you say
Facts.
Philadelphia Eagles,
You know what I
Hedi.
mean?
Brother, I don't like him. I'm not.
No, he's a likable
No,
guy.
I
him.
love Jalen.
I
Hurts,
hate
bro.
doing this.
Yeah, but like, it's not like wow. I love the guy. Like,
Yeah,
hey, give him his respect. Give him his flowers, man.
true. He did get to a Super Bowl, so you should trust him more than Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson in a playoff. That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
I mean, real talk.
Stop
yeah.
it.
Now the difference
He
was
was the
he didn't
closest
have to
one.
go through.
And he was the closest one to be Pat.
Oh my God, we're doing this right now? Are you fucking serious? bro?
Well, hey, we hold Pat to a high regard on the show, huh? We just make people goats because they beat
Man, I
Pat.
miss you, Tom.
Pets.
I know, but like, is that the bar? If you beat Pat, you're a goat.
I hate what's happening to me, bro. I
miss-
hate what's
I
happening
miss
to
you,
me.
Tom.
I don't even want to say it out loud because I
Why?
might get hit with lightning right now, bro.
Why?
I'm starting to like Pat.
Yeah, you do
It's
that.
so nasty.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm starting to like
I don't
Pat.
know. I'm not gonna lie to you. When you went on that run,
You know why I'm starting to like Pat?
Because it's
Bro, can I say something real quick, man? Like in these comments that we have one of our shorts, that Josh Allen short.
they keep on.
All you said was, right? Repeat what you said to the folks.
I said
Uh-huh.
that
Josh is
Bills Mafia. I love you guys, bro.
Uh-huh.
Why you guys after me?
Uh-huh.
I said that the Bills are one of the most overrated teams in the league.
Uh-huh.
We need to disattach.
Detach. Because a lot of people got on you.
I'm gonna stick with it. Disattach your
Uh-huh.
love for Josh. He's the MVP. He's the best player in the league.
Uh-huh.
But they're one of the most overrated players in the team.
Cool. That's all you said.
Yeah, I didn't.
Nothing wrong with it. And you said they're quarterback dependent. And they said, well, other teams could do it because Patrick Mahomes did it. Since when the fuck was Josh Allen Patrick Mahomes? When did that happen?
But
when did that ever
they didn't
happen?
even A,
Where
but-
did that go?
I mean, but
when did that happen?
But Hadi, my thing was,
Also, let's ignore that he had the best defense in the league last year. Let's ignore that.
if I had the time and I didn't have a full-time job, I would go there and respond to every one of them because they brought up Tom and Pat, and I would say Tom was playing with a great roster, and Pat,
Dalton Kincaid is
Yeah.
Travis Kelce and Rob Gronkowski
but
now.
Hadi, my point is though, Hadi,
getting out of
my point was it was a compliment. It was a compliment to Josh.
It was a compliment to Josh, but they're saying, "Oh, how can you win?" Because like Pat won.
But that's the thing though. Like now we got to understand.
No,
that
this is the thing.
He's a different
This
level.
is the thing. When was Josh Pat or Tom Brady? When?
Never.
I'm actually here. Take my like out. The like that I'm starting to like. I don't know. This is why I'm starting to like. This is a point that I was trying to make. I'm starting to like Pat because I'm always like this, bro. I'm a weird guy.
It's weird that you don't.
But
Like
let me tell you why. I'm a weird guy. Anybody who everybody hates, I start liking him because I'm like, bro, no, this isn't it.
Joe Burrow.
And then every time, it really is. You see, tomorrow, if I run into a bunch of people saying Joe Burrow is overrated, I'll become the biggest Joe Burrow fan on earth.
Somebody said that Joe Burrow was better than Lamar.
Somebody-
He lost his shit.
If you think Joe Burrow is better than Lamar, I got a beach to sell you somewhere in fucking Alaska. Listen to me. Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen is not a conversation yet. I said that last week. Him and Lamar Jackson are not a conversation yet. And for it to become a conversation for me to fucking even entertain, it requires 2 Super Bowls. Stop!
I don't believe you.
Two.
I don't believe you. By the
Two.
way. I don't believe you.
Wahyat Allah does.
I don't believe you.
On my mother's life today, if Lamar Jackson wins a Super Bowl and he beats Pat on the Quran, I still won't say he's better than Pat, bro. Are you nuts?
No, why would you?
3 and 4 years? Are you serious, bro? Come on, bro. I mean, I know I'm preaching to the choir, but like, why the fuck, as sports fans, are we so quick to replace people? Why? Like, we itch. We itch. We want to replace them. Why?
No, the replacing is okay, but the replacing of
with a goal?
the replacing of cemented people.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Come on, bro.
I was fair when I started off the show. I said Justin Herbert at number 5 is replaceable. I just said he's still my number 5.
Come on, bro.
I gotta say one more thing though, fellas. I know you're fiending, but I know this motherfucker has his lighter out.
It ain't that late.
Yeah, come on, baby.
It's 11. No big deal.
I'm the Dallas Cowboys fan on the set here. I am in no way here defending Jerry Jones. I don't care if he fired Mike McCarthy or if he did fire Mike McCarthy, because honestly, to me, it doesn't make a difference. You could put Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick on a coaching staff, and it still won't help my Dallas Cowboys.
Jesus.
But my problem is now the media is twisting it, and they're being unfair to the Dallas Cowboys. Because if we would have kept Mike McCarthy, the same old Cowboys just bring back the coach like nothing changed, and then when we let him go, oh my God, Mike McCarthy, look at his numbers side by side with Mike Tomlin.
1,000%.
If the bar is Mike Tomlin, then all the coaches are in trouble. Pick a side, media. Pick a side. That's all I'm asking, bro. That's
Yeah,
all
100%.
I'm
I
asking.
agree with you.
Because,
1,000%.
again, if we would have kept them, oh my God, they brung them back and we fire them. And it's bad. So what can we do?
Jerry Jones is so dramatic.
Don't ask me about the Cowboys, though.
But I'm just saying, though, but is that fair?
It's very fair.
Is that
It's what you're saying is very
so
fair.
tripping about this weekend.
I
you gotta
agree
ask
with you
yourself, will it
wholeheartedly,
happen?
bro.
What?
Will it happen?
What?
Pick a side? No, absolutely not.
No.
won't, no.
This is the problem. This is the problem, real quick. Jerry Jones has made the Cowboys such a show that no matter what they do, it really won't matter, to be honest with you. We could go to the NFC Championship next year and lose to a healthy Lions, and they'll call us chokes. We could go to the Super Bowl next year,
Yeah.
and we can lose to Patrick Mahomes like everybody else does, and they will say that we're the worst team in the world. It's nobody's fault but Jerry Jones's. I'm just saying, though, sometimes you just can't do anything right.
Yeah.
Stop showing me these side-by-sides with Mike Tomlin. We're going to do the Basement Boys game of the week, and I promise you guys get your guys a cigarette.
Can I ask you one more question before we get to baseball
Yeah.
Boys game of the week? One more question. One more real question. One more statement, actually, is not much as a question. We didn't give Dak enough credit for when we were talking about who could be number 5. You can move on.
Sure, my regard for number 5 isn't that really that high, guys. I'm not going to lie to you guys.
I'm just saying we didn't give Dak enough respect. Maybe because he was hurt this year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's Mr. 4,040
Hey.
touchdowns. So
Thank you.
I mean, he was
who?
like...
Thank you.
He was like...
Dak and Herbert?
Yeah.
Oh, man, like I'd be willing to entertain that all day, bro.
I
They're
would.
the same guy. Great regular season, khara playoffs.
Thank you.
They're legit the same guy to me.
I won't do that. I could promise you right now, if
Yeah,
the
he has-
Chargers
he has
called the Cowboys
more
and said,
playoff
"Hey,
wins.
we are
Yes.
running.
Talent.
We are running."
Talent.
Running.
Only because of talent. They do the same thing with Trevor
Hey,
Lawrence.
could we
damn
do
near.
because I had this on my list and I really want to do this. Could we do a Jayden? Could we do a Jayden Daniels? Would you rather?
Sure.
Baker Mayfield.
No.
No.
I'm taking Jayden over him, right?
Yes.
Jalen Hurts.
Jaden.
Jayden.
I'm taking Jayden. CJ Stroud.
Jaden.
Jayden.
Justin Herbert.
Jayden.
Jaden. Moving forward, Jaden. Not saying he's better today.
I'm
Moving
still
forward.
taking Justin Herbert, but I got to see for
Justin
one more
Herbert
year.
is better. They make that clear. He's better. But I'm just going moving forward.
Kyler Murray.
No,
Jaden.
absolutely not. Jaden.
Dak.
Jaden. Jaden. Definitely Jaden.
This is the toughest one.
Dak.
Jordan Love.
I'm taking
Jaden.
Dak. I'm taking Dak over Jayden.
That's the only one that's debatable to me.
And then Jordan Love.
Yeah, Jaden. Definitely
outta here,
Jaden.
Whoa. Well, we're off the
Definitely
trip.
Jaden.
All right, this is going to come to the point where I did not want to come, unfortunately. The Basement Boys Game of the Week. I never thought in a million years that we would be at this place, man.
King me.
Oh, my God.
ahead, man. Go ahead.
Records.
Go ahead.
Swayed 500, bro.
No
Let's
way.
go. 9-9, baby.
What's yours? Say yours
I
next.
told you.
Say yours next.
He has to say it.
Hakeem. Moneyline Keem. 10-8. Can I say something real quick?
Hold on. Can you say his record number?
And then
before you say
Hadi, 11-7. It's all good. But anyways,
Say it again.
11-7.
it? He's 11-7.
Yeah, he's one game above me.
I'm one game behind you.
They got bad out here. Fuck the Detroit Lions, bro.
Watch your fucking
Fuck
mouth.
the Detroit Lions. They
King
hurt
me.
my- Can I say something
Motherfucker.
though? Can I say something though? Can I ask a question?
Ask.
Seriously.
What's up?
In all,
Hold on before
You
you
guys
ask.
could-
I'm one game behind him.
Yeah.
you're 2 games behind him. Can I ask something? I'm just saying something. When we did the game last year, we did the game last week. It was 7 days before the game.
Mm-hmm.
On Monday, who did I pick to win the game?
Rams.
The Rams.
Does that not
No.
count
No,
no.
anything? Come on.
Sorry,
I'm
no,
just
no.
asking.
Fuck
Doesn't that
no.
count anything?
No.
Nope.
No.
Come on.
Absolutely not.
No?
No. Absolutely not.
Because I still picked
This
them.
is not the first time that we pick something here and then take a money line on us.
It's always
That's
me.
not the first
It's
time.
always me. It's not you guys. It's me that does that. I'm just saying. Whatever. You could
Could
have
give us
it.
the pick?
Look at me. No.
I was just trying
Ask
to.
the
I was
question.
trying. So is that denied?
Denied.
yeah. What?
Denied.
All right,
Get your Jason
Basement
Tatum
Boys-
jersey ready.
Basement Boys Game of the Week. The 2 best quarterbacks. We have the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills. It's gonna be like -6 degrees out there, bro. Boy, is it gonna be cold. Who we got winning that game?
Ravens.
Oh, I gotta go. Oh, I'm not used to going second. I'm gonna go with the Baltimore Ravens. I just think that Lamar and Derrick Henry, and that they're gonna run all over the Bills.
My God, Josh is so fucking good.
Oh, bro. Okay,
My
don't
God,
act like
Josh
you don't
is
know.
so,
You don't.
Josh is so fucking scary.
Then go with the Bills.
I knew this was going to be the game of the week, and I swear to God, I've been torn back and forth all day today. I'm going to go with my man, my favorite player. I'm going to go with Lamar. It's a scary one, though.
Oh, damn.
It's 9 degrees
Why don't you
in
go-
Buffalo.
Why don't you go with Buffalo?
It's
can we pick
9
another game where we
degrees in
flip, where
Buffalo.
We don't like pick the same.
You guys
teams?
want to do? You guys want to do it? I don't think there's any other games that are really.
Let's go Rams and Eagles.
We're all
I
going
know
to pick Eagles.
I mean, I got the Eagles.
You got the Eagles?
Yeah.
Really?
We're all going to pick Eagles.
Why are you trying to? If I set you guys the alerts with the Rams, you guys,
There's no other. Hey, these games are kind of nasty.
you guys know the wild card.
Hey, you know what? Let's do Houston and Kansas City.
Okay, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, how about a new thing? How about we parlay?
Oh, shit.
Let's do that.
We're going to have the same parlay.
Hey, you know the wild
teams.
card.
We're gonna have the same
Let's pick
parlay.
2 teams.
The
We're going
wild,
to have the same 2 teams.
yeah. You know the
We're
wild
so
card.
stupid.
The wild card was down like 10% from last year. There were bad games.
These are bad games.
No, these.
Think about it, real talk. Like 2 of the games are minus 400 damn near.
All the AFC Championship and NFC Championship are gonna be fucking
Insane.
bangers.
Yeah, bro.
They're pick'ems.
Yeah, both of them.
I mean,
they're
just-
always. I mean, they're supposed
Yeah,
to be
I
at that
mean-
late in the year.
They're damn near.
I would much rather want to watch Lamar and the Chiefs though than Josh and the Chiefs again. So I think the Chiefs massacred the Bills. I'm not gonna lie to you. In the playoffs, yeah,
Really?
I think they massacred them.
yeah, me too.
But Ravens and
do.
Chiefs is a fucking bloodbath. That's
I
a
do too.
bloodbath, bro.
Lamar's
That
coming
is
for
gonna be legit. That's my God.
2 weeks. 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, that. I
I think if Lamar plays like Lamar in that game, they win that game.
don't think it needs to be Lamar. I think
No,
that,
I think it needs to be for all of Lamar. Look at me. I think it needs to be
I think the
Lamar.
difference, Hadi, I think that
It needs to be Lamar Action Jackson.
Take
in that
this
game.
as-
Before we go on our little break, is there a world where you see CJ beats Petty?
Inshallah. Inshallah, because then actually no. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen.
why? Because then Ravens are automatically going to be in there.
They're gonna be in the Super Bowl. They're gonna. I don't want to play the Ravens in the Super Bowl, bro. I just don't want to do it, bro.
You real talk would want to play.
I don't wanna
If
do
there's
it.
any team you want to play in the Super Bowl,
It's the Bills.
It's the Bills, man.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. You guys would be comfortable going against the fucking Chiefs.
No, or the Ravens.
You know
No,
what I'm
I don't
saying?
want to play either.
Now
of those teams.
the Ravens are a lot more dangerous, but you got the experience on the other side.
Yeah.
No, there's legitimately he's not playing fucking Justin Herbert. I can tell you that right now. That man ain't gonna throw.
Look at me. He's playing arguably the best cornerback in NFL history.
He ain't
I said
the best.
argue- I said
Nah, he ain't
arguably.
the best.
I said arguably.
He's playing the
said
second.
arguably.
He's playing the
Watch him
second
I
best
said
quarterback
arguably.
ever.
It's arguable.
Watch him.
I said
Hey, baby.
arguably.
Hey, how about
Watch
this?
I
He's
said
playing one of the
arguably.
best playoff quarterbacks ever.
Watch him.
One of the best.
I said
one of the best.
argue.
I know, but he's like, watch your mouth.
I said argue.
I'm with you, baby. I'm with you.
I know
Hey,
you
Tom
are.
Brady.
No, you're not with
you-
him.
No, I am.
Wallah, you're not.
I am. No.
Patrick Mahomes is not arguably a better quarterback than Tom Brady.
No, I won't do that. That's disrespectful.
I never said
I
is
jump
he
off
greater.
that.
I said is he arguably better?
I can't do that anymore.
On the Quran, you know what you feel in your
Why?
heart of
No,
hearts.
I'm not. You know, I'm gonna be
Wahiyat
respectful.
immi. You know how much
I'm willing to have.
Wahiyat immi. He thinks that it's arguable who's better. Wallah, he does. Better, not
No,
greater.
no.
Better, not greater. Better, not greater. That's all I'm saying.
Wait.
Better, not greater.
Wait,
Why is he
I'm not
changing now?
changing because this is what I would say. Because when we would have those discussions, and I went back and watched them, and I've had these discussions with some of our friends on TikTok and stuff like that. I don't like comparing like games because sometimes it's hard to explain why somebody's
Arguable
better.
who's better. Arguable.
It's just hard.
Arguable.
It's just, real talk, it's just hard.
Arguability.
Do I think he's better? Yes, but
Okay,
I
that's all-
can't.
that's all I'm saying.
Listen.
What the fuck was the point of all that?
Wait. But I'm not. I won't. I'm not going to answer that question.
Nobody did that. Nobody asked you to answer that question.
I'm not
I
going to
just
answer
said
that question
arguably
anymore.
the best
But
quarterback
I can't
ever.
tell him why though, because he has the
I
greatest.
can tell you why Tom is better, and I can tell you why Pat is better.
He has
That's
the greatest
arguable.
pocket quarterback who did it for 20 years, man.
And you have the greatest mobile quarterback in NFL history. So
He's
it's like,
not the greatest mobile quarterback. In the
oh, by far, that's
Penny?
just stop.
Penny?
Stop. Now you're going too far.
He's
Listen,
the best
Tom is the
dual-
GOAT.
I mean, if you consider him a
But
dual
just-
threat. If you consider him,
If we consider, how are we
What do you
not
consider? You
considering
consider him a pocket? He's a dual threat
Boyz?
quarterback.
He's better at the pocket than he is a dual threat.
But
He's a
but-
dual threat
but now
quarterback, bro.
Now he still has. There's extremes to the dual threat. He's not the ultimate.
He's
dual
not
threat.
Justin Fields, but I
No,
mean, he's a
he's
dual
not-
threat
he's
quarterback,
not
bro.
You want to know what the problem is? Is that Patty's playing in the same era
Right,
as Josh
exactly.
and Lamar,
Well, you hit on it now.
and those guys are. Those
Because
guys.
he's more mobile than Aaron Rodgers.
Those guys. But that's why I compare. him
And
to.
we always said Aaron Rodgers was a mobile quarterback.
Yeah,
but he's a lot more mobile
that's
than
his
Aaron
comp,
Rodgers
though.
is.
He's a dual threat in the context of what it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I get what
100%.
you're saying though. Yes, he's the greatest mobile
Mobile
quarterback.
quarterback ever, and he's only 27. It's crazy.
All right, boys. We just had a fired up. We haven't had a fired up NFL segment like that.
So it's before the NFL season.
I don't like losers. That's my problem.
That's what I'm talking about,
This
bro.
guy, bro.
I don't like
Hey,
losers.
we were talking about Joe Burrow, and this motherfucker was ready to jump me and you. We
I don't
were
like
on the same
people-
side today.
Hey, I like people who are in the dance.
Oh my god, bro.
Talk to your boy Lamar then, boss. You wanna do
Oh,
that?
he in the dance every year, my baby.
Hey,
Hey, he in the dance.
don't-
every
All
year.
right, hey, we just spent an
Somebody
hour.
commented on our shit saying like if Lamar wins the championship this year, he's like a goat now. Just a little pushing it. He's top 10.
Well, that's a different discussion for a different day.
Oh, it's gonna come down the road, huh?
Yeah, it's a different discussion for a different day. Boys, don't forget, there's going to be a time where we have no football and no basketball, and we're going to have a lot of lists to put together.
it's a nasty time, man. July's gonna be a nasty
Yeah,
time.
filthy.
bro.
I mean, you got baseball.
We'll find some things to talk about.
Monkey
All right.
bucks.
2 hits.
2 hits, 2 stolen bases. Otani for a home run. Why not
I'm a skate
ship it?
Oh,
Cause
no, you guys are just going to, just take a break.
it's not fun.
It'll be a break.
Yeah, man. After February's, what is it, 8th? I'm cooked until September.
That's crazy.
I do that every year, man. I put a lot of energy into the fucking FanDuel.
What if the Lakers making the NBA Finals? You're not taking money lines on the Lakers?
No, it was an addiction that I got rid of, and I never got
I like
back.
it. That's
It's
smart.
just like real talk, man.
Remember when I said we had to take the Lakers and the Spurs beat them by 20?
You know, I was laughing in my bed. I was laughing in my bed.
Team's a joke, bro. Come on.
Hey, come on.
Come on, bro.
All the other teams are a joke. Go ahead, bro.
All right, let's get into some basketball topics. I have a couple here that I want to talk about with you guys. Some important ones and some fun ones. Real talk. It's gonna be really light on the basketball side. I think that we got a little too. We got Hadi to get emotional, and I like that.
Yeah.
I like when he gets emotional. I love it.
It was emotional. It was frustration. You can call it what you want. It was frustration.
Basketball boy.
Nasty
And football boy.
Hey, nothing was funnier.
Hey, I'm Dak Prescott.
Hey,
Fucking peons, bro.
nothing was funnier. I was in my fantasy football group chat with some of my boys' friends, and they were commenting on the pod, and they're like, "Yo, why does basketball boy have so many?" Like I forgot who he was saying. I'm like, "You mean Hadi?" And that's when I was like, "We gotta stop calling Hadi basketball."
Basketball boy. Call me basketball man. Basketball man. You gotta give me a
No,
shirt
but basketball
that says
boy is
basketball man.
disrespectful. Like that's the
That's
way
the
I
whole
wanted
point,
it.
yeah.
And if they spelled it out, it would be basketball BOI.
Oh,
You
wow.
don't even get the why, cuz.
You don't get the Y.
Shut up in Hawaii. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
All right. I want to talk about some of the best players in the league. Obviously, because those are the funnest guys to talk about. If you were starting a franchise today, who are the 5 guys that you would want?
Position.
Nope. We're gonna pick 5 guys.
So the
Giannis.
first 3 guys.
So keep in mind.
Age.
Let me start this over. If we're starting a franchise today, who are the 5 guys that you would want to start a franchise with? Now we're gonna have age be a big part of this.
Right. So number 1, I'm going obviously Wemby.
Wemby,
is
I
gonna
had
be
him
my
at
number 1.
21 years old. You're
Okay.
gonna have Wemby in there.
Ant.
I'm gonna have Ant in there.
Shy.
Ant on here at 23, sure.
I'm gonna have Luca.
Luka at 25, yeah. Now I have a question. Are you putting guys like Giannis, who's 30? You get a good elite
4 years.
5 to 8 years, maybe? No, well,
No, 4 or 5 years. A guy like this play style 4 or 5
Are
years.
you still doing that?
No, he's getting up there.
How about Joker in 29?
No.
29 years old.
No, because I think Tatum has to be in there.
Tatum at 26, I had him on that
He has
list.
to be in there. And then I got one more spot.
So we have Luka, Wemby, Ant, Tatum.
Shy.
Shy. How about a name that Paulo?
The last one is tricky because like, do you go with a guy like Paulo or Shy? Do you go with a guy like Cade? Do you go with a guy like LaMelo?
I go with a guy like Paulo because I like starting my team with a big wing.
Yeah, I could see
If
it.
you guys realize on this list that we have only
Yeah.
one of them is like a point guard, it's Luka.
Big wing, but he's not a game changer.
Who?
Paulo.
Oh, Paulo's a fucking animal.
He's an animal, but he's not like one of those.
but like,
guys.
if
he's not elite.
if he gets as good as Shy one day, we'll be lucky though.
I don't know
You know
about
what I
you
mean?
guys, but I'm still taking Joker at 29, man. I could see that guy playing elite for another 6-7 years. Because it's not like he's
yes,
like
because
a,
his game is
Yeah.
not
It's
fat.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
you
what
get
It's
what
a
I'm-
fat
It's
game.
like
literally.
Giannis, I get the argument because it's a power game.
I hate to make sure it's not a one-hit wonder with Jokic,
What's not a one hit one wonder?
like the championship. I want to make sure that it wasn't a one-hit wonder.
Maybe you could say that for same thing for Giannis though.
Giannis was health. Health was an issue. Joker was not health. Joker was just losing. He just lost. He's just been losing. So I mean, it's different.
But I do know that Joker is going to get my team almost damn near no matter who it is to
West Conference Finals.
yeah.
Do you?
Oh,
But all the other guys though, same thing.
I don't
all
know
other
about
guys.
I don't know about Ant yet.
He's gone to
He-
West
he
Conference
gone to
Finals
West
last year.
Conference
But I don't depending on the team though. Like I don't know.
I mean, he didn't have a loaded roster last year. He took him to West Conference Finals. Same like Shy's probably going to be in the West Conference Finals this year.
My list
Tatum's won a championship.
My list, I would have Joker, Luka, Wemby, Ant, Tatum. I'm still having Joker in there
Well,
because
if you're gonna go Joker, then you have to go Giannis. If you're gonna do that,
I don't have Giannis in there because he has a power game, and I think that when his athleticism comes and goes, that's going to affect his game a lot more than it would Joker.
Giannis will be still a freak athlete to like 34, 35 though. Is the issue with
But
that?
that's like 4 years. I think Joker could be good till like 36 if he decides to play.
So you're going to the one more extra year.
I could see like, yeah. I mean, why not?
Because his game isn't that special. Like it can be.
Oh man, averaging a triple double as a center is it's special, bro. Listen, you guys know how I feel
He's a
about
special
Joker.
talent for sure.
Yeah,
don't like that motherfucker, bro.
You don't like him. I mean, he's a special talent for sure.
He's one of the most unique players ever, bro.
I mean, if it
He's
was,
a very
if it was
special
on that
talent.
list, he'll be the last on that list, though.
Off of age alone, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
off
yeah,
of age.
yeah.
He would
Even
be last.
like even skill though, skill.
He would be
talent,
last,
He'll still be last.
But I mean,
No, his skill, he'd be number one. His
so
talent might
he's
be
a
last.
point. He's a point center.
His skill might be number one, though.
He's a point center.
It's so ugly, man. It's really fucking ugly.
Yeah.
It's really ugly.
Have you guys realized our two best
Last year, it hurt him. Last year was a chink in the armor because, like,
Yeah.
it proved that when a team plays fast, super fast, they
hurts
kind
him.
of take him out of the game a little bit.
And there you go.
He's fat and slow.
I
And
think
there
this
you
is
go.
the
He's great, mind you, but he's fat and slow.
I think this is the first time in
His
a-
game is fat and slow,
And it's
not
hard.
him the
It's hard,
person.
it's hard to defend. It's like really hard to defend.
He's hard to guard.
Yeah.
He's also not great defensively because of his lack of athleticism.
Yeah, fuck that. He's last, bro. Yeah, for real.
I mean, he's not last.
I didn't know
though.
your feelings about Joker.
He's,
was
la-
that.
he's
told
last
you.
out of
Yeah.
those five if we're just strictly talking future, like moving forward, yeah. Because of age alone, though.
Yeah.
Like Jokic at like 26. He's first, number one.
This is the first time in a while that our two best players in the league, Giannis and Joker, because I think those are the two best players in the league by far, are players that can't close on their own team. And that kind of hurts. Like neither of them are closers.
Jokic is, I would say, a closer in a way.
No, Jamal Murray
Gian-
closes.
Giannis is a closer.
He closes against the Lakers, mind you.
But in general, though, like
He typically in the fourth
and then,
quarter,
and then
Joker has the ball.
with the Bucks, it was
Dame?
It was Middleton.
It was
as their
Middleton and
closer.
Dame. No,
I'm not saying that it's.
it's different with bigs though. The bigs need closers.
But that's what I'm trying to say, though. But that's what I'm trying to say, though. It's like it's the first time in a while that our
It's the first time since Duncan and Shaq, probably.
yeah. For
Yeah.
the longest time, we had fucking like LeBron and Kobe or
KD.
or
Yeah.
even Curry. Like those guys were able to close a game. Like, yeah, I mean, you could.
Curry not so much, but yeah, I get your point taken.
Hey, should I get on? Should we do a Curry segment real quick? Get
No,
him going? No.
It's too late in the night for that.
Way too.
Yeah. Speaking of Cade Cunningham,
Whoa.
Cade City. I think I deserve my flowers. I think I deserve my.
Hakeem Wallah, you're better than this, man.
No.
Hakeem Wallah, you're
No,
better
I
than
need
this,
some.
bro.
Man, my self-esteem's been down lately.
Hakeem
bro.
Wallah, you're better than
My
this, bro.
self-esteem's been down
Hakeem,
lately.
you call Hakeem Wallah, come on. Wallah,
You
you're better
called
than this,
Cade?
bro.
I
Wallah, you're
called
better
Cade
than this,
from
bro.
Rookie year.
Hakeem Wallah, you're better than this,
And
bro.
it took you how long?
Wallah,
4
you're better
years?
than this.
Say it. Say I
Say
did it.
what?
Say I did it.
Hakeem,
Say I did
where
it.
did Cade get drafted?
Said he was number one. Say it, but no, but Hadi, there's a lot of number one picks that don't pan out. But say,
You said he was going to be really good.
but no, I said he's gonna be an all-star. Some people
Hakeem
are-
is a number one pick.
Hey, I'm just saying I want my credit. Listen, I'm just saying I want my credit.
Bold take. The number one pick is gonna be an all-star.
It's going to be good. What?
I know,
brother.
I just fuck around.
You
So this
better be
is
fucking
no,
around.
I am. But you know, like this is like to jump off Cade real quick. The last 5 number one picks have been fucking elite.
Right.
It's like Cade, Paolo, Wimby,
Yeah.
Ant,
Yeah.
and who went the last years. But like they've been on fire these last 5. Speaking of Cade Cunningham having a freaking fantastic year. I mean, man, he's got Detroit Pistons on his back. I read a stat. Last year, he played with like 34 different players, and like
Yeah.
12 of them are not even in the league anymore.
I seen it. I seen
Right?
that shit.
I want to do a Cade Cunningham. Would you rather
Oh, wow.
Trey Young?
Trey.
Cade.
I'm going Cade because he's
Age,
a bigger body.
age-wise, and yeah, he's bigger. He
LaMelo
does more.
Ball.
LaMelo.
LaMelo. I'm going LaMelo.
I'm still taking Cade because you know what? Cade Cunningham has his team 500, whereas LaMelo Ball can't win more than 10 games in a season like he has
Who's
in the last 2
LaMelo's
years.
second best player?
Who's Cade's second best player?
They got some.
who's the second
They got
player?
some veterans on that. Detroit
Who is the
Pistons.
second best
Jalen
player?
They have some veteran. They have some veteran
Less-
presence
it's not,
in Detroit,
It's
bro.
not like listen. It's not the Grand Canyon. It's they're both playing with trash.
Yeah,
I mean, Jaden Ivey's better than anything that LaMelo Ball is playing with right now. Though,
Hadi,
bro.
this motherfucker is triple double after triple double.
Detroit
after
is
triple.
deeper than Charlotte. Wallah, it is, bro. It's a deeper team than
Garland.
Charlotte. Cade, bro. What the fuck?
I'm taking Cade.
Come on, bro.
Brunson.
Cade.
I'm taking Brunson.
I won't go there yet with Brunson.
We're going moving forward, right?
Just better. Who's a better player?
Like who's better today?
Yeah.
Man, Brunson, Eddie. Eddie.
You know what? No, I switch up. I'm going Cade, bro.
Whoa, man.
You know how I feel
Brunson
about
is a
small-
very limited.
You
point
know
guard,
how I
bro.
feel about small point guards.
He's a very limited point guard. What's wrong with saying that? bro?
Halliburton,
Cade. Oh,
Cade.
come on, what the
Cade,
fuck?
De'Aaron Fox.
Ay.
Today,
No,
like for
Foxy.
today, I'm going De'Aaron Fox.
I'm Foxy.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. Hakeem, don't do it.
Cade Cunningham. Yeah.
Why?
Okay. So, yo,
Why?
Hey, talk to me, yo. Cade's the best.
No, but why though? Why? Like, I'm actually curious to know.
Why? Because I think that you guys know how I feel about big point guards.
De'Aaron Fox is 6'5".
This guy's like 6'8", and he's big, and he
So we're
plays
going
big.
off of 3 inches.
No, but hey, real talk. The ones that I'm like iffy about is like Trae Young.
Trey is very iffy.
Yeah, Trae Young, and so is Brunson for me too. I won't do that yet.
So is Foxy.
And Foxy too, but the arguments are a
Why
lot.
do you keep calling him Foxy?
Yeah, John Morant.
No, I'm taking Ja right now.
I'm not
Ja,
taking.
come
Yeah, I'm
on,
taking Ja over him. Jamal Murray.
No, Cade, but come on,
Cade.
bro.
Hey, Cade came out of nowhere this year, bro. Listen, we're
All
from
looking for
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, man. Listen, they're all coming
They're
up.
getting it
the same-
together.
It's about damn time.
They're getting it
man.
together.
Some more?
No. That's about it. No.
Jalen Duran is a fucking animal too.
Is
All
Jalen
he
the
is.
best, second best player in Pistons? So I think-
Jaden
No, it's
Ivey.
Jaden Ivey.
Jaden
One
Ivey.
healthy.
Yeah,
I thought it
Unfortunately,
was
he got hurt.
Tobias.
Yeah.
No.
No. Tobias.
What I'm saying is that team has a lot of veteran presence.
do,
so
bro. Malik
They have Tim
Beasley.
Hardaway, Malik Beasley. They have Tobias. They have some
But
veteran
Hadi,
presence. But like,
I just want to say.
neither of them have great rosters.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
at some point we need to start telling LaMelo like you got to be competitive. Like your team's got to be competitive.
Second best player is Brandon Miller. Second year Brandon Miller.
Is Brandon Miller better than Ivy? We don't know yet.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
who's the
I'm
third
just
vote?
saying.
Name me the third guy in Charlotte.
Miles.
Nick Richards.
No, Miles. Richards not
Miles?
on there anymore. Miles, bro.
No,
Rich,
traded
he's on there.
Richards
is
is traded to the Suns.
How? When was this?
Like 3
2
days
days ago.
Oh, come on. I thought you guys made it seem like it been that.
Come on, bro.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like, you know,
I can't name you. I can't name you like the fourth best. I can't name you the fourth player on
they have that Allen Iverson lookalike. What the hell was his name? I want to put respect on people's names. Give me a second.
What's his name, man? Tay-Man.
Terrence Man. Yeah, not Terrence.
Yeah.
What the hell was his name?
Trey
Man.
Trey Man.
That's what it was.
All right, last thing we're going to talk about. I actually thought about this on the way here, and it legitimately hit me right in the head, and this is going to be so fucking fun. I'm going to name an NBA team, and you're going to tell me their current team versus like a throwback team that I'm going to throw you at. Who would win in a 7-game series? This Magic team or the Dwight Howard Magic
Dwight
team?
Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard Magic team would be in a 7-game series, right?
The best by far
That's a
player is
sweep.
Dwight Howard on that.
This Boston team versus the big three, Kevin Garnett,
This
Ray
This
Allen.
Boston team.
You think so?
Yes.
Blow them out of the water.
You're in
Absolutely.
a 7-game series. What's the series come down to?
Absolutely.
What do you think it
6 or 7. 7. So it comes down to
No,
7
that
games.
doesn't go.
No, it goes 6 games. You're right.
Really?
Because in 7 games, I'm taking Paul Pierce in a game 7.
So you're taking
But in
the big
6
three?
Games, no, I think that doesn't get to game 7. What I'm saying is, if it gets to game 7, it'll be the big 3.
this
but in 6
Thunder
games,
versus
I'm
the
taking
Kevin Durant Thunder in
the
Westbrook.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin
Thunder
Durant.
would blow these guys out of the water.
This Knicks team versus the Melo.
The mellow Knicks team, bro. Come on, bro. This team ain't that good, bro.
Really?
Malali, man, we're gonna have this New York Knicks discussion again, bro. That team's shit, bro. Come on, they're okay. They're an okay team, bro. They're okay.
The
They're okay
Denver,
squad.
this Denver Nuggets team, this Denver Nuggets team versus the Melo Denver Nuggets.
The mellow Denver Nuggets.
Melo was much
Melo.
deeper.
Hey, Melo has some good teams.
Yeah, the
bro.
Denver Nuggets. He just ran into Kobe, unfortunately.
This Mavs team versus the Dirk teams.
The Dirk Mavs teams. Definitely. They were more well-rounded, well-balanced teams. Absolutely.
Who's guarding Luka and Kai?
Same guy who's guarding Dirk Nowitzki.
Put PJ on him.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go back to the Knicks thing real quick.
Hold on. Why are we like? Can I say something?
Team is okay.
I'm
bro.
gonna say
They're
something.
overrated
Okay,
is
yeah,
what
but
it
they're
is.
The
like-
team's okay,
Look at
bro.
me. They have the same ceiling though.
Who has the ceiling?
This Knicks team, the other Knicks team, this Knicks
But that's
team
how
is
he feels about the Knicks team, though.
because the Knicks team was supposed to be in the NBA Finals, bro, but they ran into LeBron James and Miami Heat in the East Conference Finals.
Did they beat Boston?
They did. They beat them in like 5.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. They beat them on that run, bro. They beat them in like, but Boston wasn't that great though.
Oh, was Boston cooked at that
Yeah,
point?
it wasn't. They weren't like
So
great.
who was in that Eastern Conference like that?
One
The
year
Heat-
was
the Heat and the
Miami.
Knicks.
Yeah, and then the year before that it was somebody else. I forget who it was. though.
Let me make sure because I believe they beat Boston. From what I remember, from what I remember, they beat Boston.
I
Let me
don't think
just,
they beat Boston, Eddie.
I'm gonna make sure.
I don't either. I don't remember that. Not gonna lie to you.
I need to make sure, bro. I mean, this team was fucking stacked, boys. Carmelo, Tyson Chandler, Amari Stoudemire, Iman
Jason
Shumpert, J.R.
Kidd.
Smith. Sheesh,
It was
bro.
a good team, bro.
It's the Lakers team of today.
It's what?
It's the Lakers team.
Come on.
Wish.
Keep talking. I'm gonna look this up in the background. Keep
Hey,
talking.
you're. So, do you think the Knicks can win the championship this year?
No, they can't win a championship, bro. But Hadi, that Knicks team wasn't going to win the championship that year, man.
I never said they were gonna win the
But they weren't
championships.
projected to win that championship that year, bro. LeBron was like, they weren't going to get through LeBron.
You got to.
That's the problem. Is that yes, I agree they weren't gonna get through LeBron.
You got to
but
think
like,
about
that team
it like
was
this.
elite, bro.
That Knicks team was really good, right? So think the best player on that team was Melo.
Okay.
Their best player is
No.
is Brunson or Cat.
Okay. Then after that, JR? Who you taking, Mikal Bridges or JR?
Sorry, they beat the Celtics the year after that. My apologies. It wasn't on that run, but they beat them in 6 the year after that.
Hey, Hadi, you
I
taking-
want to say that Kevin Garnett wasn't playing in that.
I don't think he was playing that game.
Yeah, I want to
What
say.
year was that?
No, he was playing. He played all 6 games.
Oh wow, then I'm wrong. When Kevin Garnett missed a
Melo
player.
averaged 29 and 5 this series.
They
Hey,
match up well.
Hey,
you know
Mikal
what?
Bridges or JR Smith?
Hey, they match up well.
Who's their best big man? Who's their best
This
player
year?
in New York?
This
Best
year?
player in New York, yeah.
You can say Cat. Cat or
Cat
Brunson.
or Brunson.
Get to me is not even better than Amari Stoudemire.
That team didn't have Amari.
It did. The 2012 Knicks team definitely had Amari Stoudemire.
The year that they had Jason Kidd, they did not.
The year that they had Jason Kidd, no. Which Knicks team are you talking
That's
about
the best-
specifically?
that's the
Because you said
best
the
team.
Mellow Knicks.
The Melo Knicks, that's the best
was
one.
Like what? 7 years? No,
Yeah, that was the best one. When they had
That
Amari
2012
guys,
team.
Either, bro, if this Knicks team found a way to lose in the first round this year, I wouldn't be that shocked, bro.
All right, but if this Knicks team makes it to the Eastern Conference Finals, I would be that shocked.
I would be a little.
And I mean, they would get
I would
swept
be.
against Boston, bro.
Because they would have to beat Boston, Milwaukee, a healthy Orlando, Cavs.
Okay, first of all, by far and away, and a mile away, the best player on the two teams is on that Knicks
Melo,
team.
most of
Melo, right?
But then you got Cam Brunson.
Which team are you going? Because I want to know. What year is it that we're talking?
I'm thinking about the year.
Because they're all 1 year apart.
I'm thinking about
the
the
year where they got a game in Miami, where they got one game. Where they
Yeah,
beat them
the
in one
Amari
game.
ones were the worst teams.
When J.R. Smith did that almost 360.
Let's see when the furthest they went was. What the
2012.
furthest
I
they
think it
went.
was 2012.
Yeah, I don't think Amari was
2012,
on that
they
team.
were out in the first round.
So what was it 2011?
It might have been 2011.
There was a year
Let's
where they
check
had like
13.
some magic popping off, bro.
Was it?
They lost in the second round. The year after that, in 13.
I said they never
But-
made it to Eastern Conference Finals.
No,
have
they didn't.
No, it was the
Oh,
second
come on,
year.
bro.
I think that's their best team. I think JR won 6th man of the year that year. I want to say.
So we're talking 12 probably.
Yeah.
I'm imagining. We're talking
Because
about
their Amari
2012.
Amari was always a bad fit with Melo. They were never.
Yo, it's even. Listen, yo, we can say that it's
It's definitely not even that New York Knicks team
no,
is better,
bro.
bro.
It's pretty even.
So what's the series?
Oh, they lost to Miami in the first round.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
What's the series? This next team
6 or
versus that.
7. Amari Stoudemire was definitely absolutely on that team, brother. He absolutely was, and he played all 4 games against the Heat. So it was Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Smith, Amari Stoudemire, Tyson Chandler, Baron Davis. Wasn't the Jason Kidd ones. It was Baron Davis.
I always thought
You're
Jason-
thinking of the later years. You're thinking of old, run-down Jason Kidd.
Yeah, that was
And
always the best
Tyson,
teams to me.
yeah, bro. Steve Novak,
Oh,
the actual Steve
Now
Novak.
you're gonna do that?
No, guys, come on. Iman Shumpert. No, stop, bro.
No,
Stop,
Hadi.
stop, 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 stop.
No.
Guys, stop.
Oh, I'm not.
No way.
Stop. Carmelo Anthony, Amari Stoudemire, J.R. Smith, Tyson Chandler, Baron Davis, Iman Shumpert is better than this Knicks team? What?
Let me see something.
What?
Oh,
better
man.
than... That's a 6 elevation, though.
I think that it's a lot.
Why are
closer
you
than
guys so high on this Knicks team?
I'm not. You know,
I am.
This Knicks team?
I called the Knicks team last year overrated.
You like them. That's okay to like them, but they're not a great NBA team. They're good. They're
good.
okay.
They're a good team,
And
but
they're a good team, man. They're like,
I
they're
would
not,
be
you know,
highly,
running the world
highly
on fire.
shocked. I would be highly, highly shocked if they're in the championship this year.
I mean, we're gonna be highly, highly shocked if that Knicks team headed to the championship. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I agree with
Different
you. It's a lot
competition,
closer.
though.
I agree it's a little
There's
bit.
no Miami Heat LeBron James in this NBA, though, bro. It's a different competition, Khayyid.
Yeah, I mean, there's Giannis.
This is what we're doing now?
What?
Wallah, this is what we're doing now.
What?
This is what we're doing now.
What?
We're comparing Giannis to LeBron in the Heat.
No. They're similar. They're similar. They're pretty similar.
No, not that Heatles team, brother. Not that Heatles team. All right, boys. This was absolute fun.
Okay.
When we come back next week, we're going to have an AFC and NFC game all set.
All of the Bucks turned it around, though.
Bucks-
22-17, fourth in the East. Wow.
It's going to be an interesting end to the
What's
NBA
Giannis
season.
averaging this year?
I
I'm
can't wait
curious.
till we go all in on the NBA season once the NFL season. Well, we're never going to go all in. NFL, you could talk about.
Whoa.
Literally.
How many wide receiver top fives, running back top fives we're going to put together? It's going to be fucking
Oh, it's
disgusting.
gonna be an interesting offseason. I'll tell you that
Oh,
much.
Lord have
Oh,
mercy.
I'll tell you that much.
The draft coming up, it's going to be fucking fantastic.
Fuck that draft.
Giannis is averaging 31, 12, and 6 on 60% shooting. Wow.
Yeah, that's the best player in the league, baby. Thank you guys so much for watching, baby. Keep on hitting that subscribe button. Keep on showing all the support. We love all the bad, all the good comments. They're all great. We appreciate them all.
I can't wait till the Bills lose this week. So we
that
can shit on
alley-oop.
Bills Mafia.
Oh, we love you, Bills Mafia. Boom. Peace out, baby.